and I already checked to make sure my mic was going to come through, and I actually recorded something earlier. Hey guys, Cookie38 here. We're back with 5th edition D&D. It's been a while because my headset broke, and then I had a shit mic, and decided to stop recording things until I got a better mic. So I'm back, and so are the usual gaggle of misfits and people who don't have anything better to do with their Saturday evenings.
Well,
So we've got our fearless Dungeon Master, William.
Yo.
We have Adam. I'm not sure if he's around, but he is here somewhere. We have the duo of Connie and Danielle.
hello, hi.
Just wave at the screen.
Just wave at the screen.
Wave at the screen. Why don't you turn on your fucking camera so people can see you waving?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either if I were you, to be fair. And lastly, we have the weird-looking smiling guy with the eye patch, Andy.
Yeah.
And don't worry, guys. That's not what Andy looks like in real life, unless he's really changed his look in the last couple of years since I last saw him at university. I don't believe he looks like that.
No, not that's me.
All our profile pictures are accurate.
Yeah. For one thing, Andy, I seem to recall that your hair was a lot longer, Andy.
I mean, he does have a ponytail, so.
Oh, he has a ponytail these days. Fair enough. Right, so, what happened last time? I'm trying to remember.
We all went off into the water.
Oh yeah. Because we recorded it.
You all left me to fight an Umber Hulk. That's what happened.
And we were just running into the water. Running into the water, and I almost lost my staff, and I was very upset. And then I was very happy when I got it back. I think it's mainly because Will was like, I don't want to fire him with his toy. Yeah.
I'll just stop him bitching for a bit.
Yeah.
Or I take it away for good.
Well, it fucking worked. But yeah. I should just point out to everyone watching, Will's been doing it a bit wrong. He thought that our levels were like level 7, when we're really level 5 and 4. So seriously, he admitted that. He admitted that to me, Connie, and Danielle last week when we were doing Price Main.
That's why you fought an Umber Hulk and like 30 other dudes.
I mean, to be fair, I've got the power of a 7th level caster for a few spells, but it's one of those things where we can't think of, especially now I can't really slap Lao Mei with my friggin' mage armor.
Yeah, you're currently a little squishier than 7th levels.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a bit. So remember, Will, we're 5s and 4s, okay?
Yep, I got you.
And just begin when you're ready.
All right. So right, you went to sleep, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I needed some fucking help.
In the cabin. Where's the cabin?
Oh yeah. Whoops! I need to load.
Yeah, you can't in the cabin.
Stuff the magi.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
And my fucking thing.
Right.
I keep finding new things that I need to fucking pick up. I get to open. Sorry. I do need to make a roll. Just continue on. Sorry. I do need to make a roll for my staff.
All right. So effectively, you went to bed after a long fucking fight.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's not a bad
After
number.
being told, the place is safe. No more Umber Hulks about by Dave, by Orc Dave.
Oh yeah, the Daves.
The 4 Dave.
Was it the 4 days?
Yeah, I've wrote it down. Let me get my notes. So.
Orc Dave, Elf Dave, Human Dave, Dwarf Dave.
Yeah.
When you all start coming to in the morning, somewhat refreshed, bruised, but refreshed. Slightly less crazy, still slightly damp in this dim cave. Orc Dave's like, awake, friends, for it is a new somewhat of a day. It's dark. You get it. And now, last night, I may have said at one point, there are no other Umber Hulks. This was a slight lie.
Oh, by the way, I should explain. Because of what happened with me almost losing the staff, I'm gonna wake up and find myself like cradling the staff. It's like,
It looks incredibly pitiful.
Yes, it kind of does, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah. But it's like,
They're going to be the death.
This what I said about the Umber Hulk was a slight lie. There is other. We were contracted to kill 2.
2. Okay.
We led this one away from the other because 2 is a lot to handle at once. We led this one on a merry chase from near the Dwimmold for it to be a worry, right?
Okay.
And we led it here, and that is how kind of the little creatures came attached because we ran through a lot of them.
So will there be more little creatures, or?
I didn't have time to count when we ran through their house.
No, I mean, but do you expect us to be fighting an Umber Hulk and around the same number of little creatures as last time?
Oh no, the Umber Hulk nest was several days' journey away from the little creatures.
Okay.
The creatures we picked up very recently. We picked up the Umber Hulk a week ago.
Okay. Checking we don't.
Because the dwarves hired us to take care of 2 because they were too close for comfort, and the Durgar were getting close as well, and
Oh God.
big issue. So they hired us to get rid of. On the way back, which we are, magnanimously showing you the way out, there is another.
Okay.
I propose we kill it together.
Yeah, that should be fine.
What
As long as
what do we get out of this?
You get
Over them finding the way back.
yes.
you get hold on. There we go somewhere.
Okay, I'm just leaving.
Sorry, I have to ask. I mean, some of us almost died in that last fight. We were pretty damn beat up.
I mean, most of it was your own fault.
No, it wasn't. I was mind controlled, okay, and forced to run off the edge, and he just happened to clip me on the back of the head on the way out.
If we do end up fighting a Numb Hulk, try averting your gaze this time.
Where's the
Yeah, but then I might not be able to hit the thing that well.
I survived.
Oh, by the way, I do have another question as well. Once he's answered my original.
Alright, let me figure it out. We would be happy, and he looks at it the other days and sort of looks we would be happy to give 150 each to each of you. It's a good part of our pay, as long as you, and he points to Jamelin, do not try and banish the thing this time. We need the parts.
I was about to ask. I was just about to ask how will we prove that we have killed the Umber Hulks?
By taking the pieces.
By taking the pieces. Okay. So I'll hold my hand up like I'm making a pledge. I pledge on my life that I will not banish the thing unless we're all about to die and I see it as the only option to save our lives.
It's good enough.
Right. I'll just hit it with some lightning instead. Is that okay?
It's fine by me.
Right.
Okay. We have deal, yes? And he holds out his hand to, like, any of you.
I'll shake it.
Shake! Yes. It's a deal now. Yo. Let us be on the way. Gather your things.
Yeah.
He, like, busted you all together. And sets off, like, back the way the Umbolc and shit had come from. So, like, left ways on the map kind of way.
Yeah.
And with him, you walk for a fair fucking while. It's hard to tell because, Underdark. It's pretty fucking dark. There's no daylight and shit, so you can guess your time by. So you're walking for ages. You basically just walk until you want to stop, and then you stop for a bit. And at one point, it's like...
Right. Okay. Now, just so you're aware, I will be using the light spell.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a free thing that I can do with staff. It's something that I can use without using up any charges. So I'm just gonna use that, and keep using that just to kind of light our way.
Okay.
Just so any people who can't see in the dark can actually see if a fight happens.
I'm going to do it as well, just as a backup.
Yeah. Okay. So you're walking in lightness. It's just not daylight and stuff.
Blimey, do you not trust me to keep our way lit?
No, it's just I also want to be able to see myself because I don't know damage.
You can
can
see yourself from my light. My light covers enough.
Then I have to stay near you. I'm kidding.
Can I just walk up, like,
wow.
can I just walk past with like the fire in my hand, just keep on walking?
Yeah. You do that. It looks way cooler.
Like familiar.
Part of me was actually thinking that what you were going with that was you were going to walk past and go, ooh, burnt. Part of me was thinking you were going to do that.
But yeah, like you're walking along, and at several points, it's like, yes, stop here. There is a crossroads ahead, or something like that. And he takes one of the others and goes ahead, scouts up, comes back. We are clear, and takes you on the way. And then, at one point, you're going down a dark corridor, tunnel, and you hear like noises of heavy boots and such. And you're like, oh, we are coming to another crossways of tunnel. I think last time we came through here, we saw some Duragar. We shall scout ahead, try and lead them the other direction. You stay here.
Okay.
Do you need someone who can light your way, or?
I think
If
that's
you
the
light,
last.
if you light the way, the Duragar will see us
Yeah.
Fair enough.
from even further away than they would otherwise.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I'm going to stop the light spell, then...
All right, so the light spell comes down, but you all sort of like start settling in this tunnel. It's sort of like there's a bit, it pinches together, and there's like some small like little lava pools off in the way, like there's a little bit of lava dripping down, and it runs away into the wall. And the four Daves sort of sneak away, all stealthy like, towards what they say is this crossroads. And you hear like a little bit of a commotion and running boots and stuff as they appear to lead away this patrol. And as you're just waiting, and like 10 minutes pass, and 20 minutes pass,
Mm.
and a half hour,
They've been gone a while.
and then
Be back.
Why do I have key points this time?
you hear footsteps coming down the way.
It's me.
I would cast Battle Without Trace, but I kind of need my key points. So.
Let's just wait
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
If it's them, they'll know where we are.
I don't. Yeah, so let's stealth.
Yeah, let's
I'm
hide.
just saying. I'm not giving you
Wolf-
pass.
All right, you're kind of near the lava pools, but that's,
Oh,
right now you can still stealth. I'm just saying that's kind of where you are. You roll freaking.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So you're Wolfric.
Right, you know what? I'm actually going to cast Mage Armor on myself. Just give me some. I'm just going to give myself a bit more AC just in case. To be fair,
Alright.
it lasts for like 8 hours as well. So
It's been ages.
Alright. By the little lava pools, there's like little lips that you could directly like hide behind, where like the molten
that's kind of what
stone
I
has
thought
kind
we
of
were
stopped.
doing.
Yeah.
I thought we were hiding in like the
Yeah.
side alcove kind of
Yeah.
areas. That's what I thought we were doing from the beginning.
You go,
Alright, cool. So
Yeah.
I'll do that.
And then what?
and then your dex.
And I want stealth rolls if you're doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not casting Pass Without Trace because I need my key points for the unfold. So
Just fine.
Damn you.
oh shit.
I have a limited number of key points, and it costs a lot.
Yeah.
Am I proficient in stealth? No.
Of course I'm not. Of
God
course you're not Freya. You're a fucking barbarian.
24.
6.
Right, you guys are doing great.
You just disappear.
Well, no, Lau Mei and Solace have done great. The rest
Yeah,
of
my guys.
yeah. The guys who can actually stealth have done great. The people who can't stealth haven't.
I need my key
Well,
points.
I'd be pretty shit if I'm a thief who can't stealth.
well, yeah, that is kind of my point. Monks and
Yeah.
monks
And
and
I'm
you know
really a big
rogues
fan of
do
I
have
also-
stealth.
Hide behind the tree.
Alright, so you're all stealthing, as it were.
Oh,
I'm
wait, I
sure
got
now-
a +4 to stealth.
Yeah,
Right, you're on
8.
10. You're on 8.
I'm on 10.
You're 8.
You're 10. Oh,
+4 above the +2. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're on 10 then.
alright, 10. Me and Freya have still failed, so
yeah.
I'm hiding in one of the alcoves with my legs stuck out. Like, this is fine. They won't notice anything.
Just standing.
My head's sticking out so I can see.
And so, like, you're all
Behind the pebble.
hiding as best you can. And then, Zolas and Lame, they're hidden in alcoves, in kind of, shaded areas. And everyone else is kind of stealthily lying down by the lava with their heads poking over the edge. Perfectly bathed in light, so they can see.
Just despairing.
Wait, can I just have it? My use my head above it, just going.
Yeah, I want to point out he's a wolf at the moment, so
Wait, no.
so
No,
it's,
Wolfrich's got like his head like underneath the lip, and then his ass is up in the air, with the tail wagging.
I want to be kind of like trying to hide, so I'm trying to like lie down in the alcove, but my legs are like sticking up. Like there we are.
Yeah.
Like if I can't see them, they can't see me.
And as you're waiting, quietly, carefully, Freya, you smell them.
Smell
Sweat
them?
and blood. Yeah, you do as well, actually. Sweat and blood and shit in that. And these big fuckers.
Oh,
with
it's
like
the days.
hoofed
Fine.
feet. Hoofed feet. And like horns and bull faces and big fuck off axes.
Oh, fuck off!
Like plodding down the corridor.
They're minotaurs.
Minotaurs.
The Minotaurs.
Fuck.
They're walking down, looking around, and sniffing the air.
Oh god.
We're not here.
As they're walking, they're like,
Well, I am being
Shit vision.
stealthy.
they're like 20, they're like 15, 20 feet apart from each other, walking down the corridor. They've had to sort of go for single file for a little bit because it was a thin point, and then it's just expanding out. As they're walking past, one of them stops. And turns and looks at the wolf.
Oh, no.
And just fucking like bull roars.
Fireball.
Right.
Yeah, not even
Okay.
fucking waiting. We've been fucking made. I'm fireballing just before anything can happen. I'm gonna fireball in a way to hit the fucking
Jesus.
lot of them. Oh, there's only 2 of them. Yeah, oh yeah, cool. I can easily hit both of them.
Was it this one?
Yeah, with that one.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
gonna
going to
aim.
start backing at them.
I'm going to aim the fireball right there, which just misses Zolis.
Fire erupts. Oh no.
Yeah, fire erupts in all our faces. I think you'll find,
Right,
except
so-
Lammies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Right, so let me.
Okay, I'm like resistant.
I'll have to make a ranged attack,
Yeah, resistance.
which is
Oh,
plus.
you
So it's
Oh,
plus,
my crazy.
plus 7 normally, plus 2. Alright, so I'm at plus 9.
Dude, fireball just hits.
Does it?
Fireball is a boom.
Is it? Oh, is it
You
just
point
one
and
of
it explodes.
those- is
Yeah.
it just one of those spells that just automatic hits?
Just damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's an AoE, you just point and it explodes where you want it to explode.
Fair dues, fair dues. Right, yeah, that's fine then, that's fine. So let me roll, which is, it's 12d6.
What does this terms look?
12d6. 42! You get a, I think you get a save, don't you?
Dex.
Yeah, dex save. Dex save to half damage. 42, that's not bad actually.
What's your DC?
That's the thing. What spell level do we go? Because okay, because it's technically a 7th level, thing.
Just changing the name.
It probably got its own DC, honestly.
Hang on. Using your spell. Hang on. While holding the staff, you can use an action to expend some of these charges to cast one of the following spells from it, using your spell save DC and spellcasting ability.
Alright, so it goes off of yours. 8 plus proficiency plus casting ability.
15.
Alright, first one saves.
Alright.
That's the second.
Alright.
21.
How many charges does that cost? Costs 7 charges. Right, so I've got 29 left. Oh yeah, by the way, that 16 was how many charges I got back.
Alright, so now you're rolling initiative. Because, you just fireballed.
Well, they'd seen us anyway, so...
Yep.
9. Not bad, actually, for me.
Ding, ding.
Okay.
Where's the fucking turn button? There it is.
I'm
Add
starting.
your plugs.
What's wrong?
Man 14.
Oh, damn it, they're both going before me. Luckily, I have this lava pool in front of me. So I'm kind of safe here.
What Freya get?
19.
18. Wolfric, Ulrich. 8.
How's
Hey.
Freya got +4?
Because I got +2 greatsword. And got +2 initiative on the greatsword. I mean, Haunted.
Oh yeah, because of the thing that I did with it.
Yeah,
With your
it's been pretty
By
fucking
accident.
godlike.
By accident.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I can't remember the others because I can cast mine at higher now, so you probably can cast yours.
Yeah, I did it
Alright,
too
let's
now.
look at it in a way. Okay. No, why do I keep closing it? I don't know. Right, Lamia.
Yeah?
I mean, you don't think it sees you, but you know, shit's starting.
Well, since we're attacking, I have to go around the lava pools, right?
Yes, you can't walk on lava.
I'd imagine,
You are
I'd imagine
correct.
I imagine if you're careful enough, you could probably go into that space there, because half of it's on a ridge.
20, 25, say.
If you
So
say
I
it.
can make it there. Can I make? Yeah, I can just make it there.
So, oh, excuse me, Solis.
Yeah.
Oh, you get out of the way.
Well,
You're not
fine.
Australian anymore, Solis. You're not Australian. That's your pirate's character.
Yeah, time to charge in and die again. I'm going to attack.
Mm-hmm.
I like the sneak attack. 'cause you're
Oh,
next
for God's
to-
sake. I roll well on the skill checks, but not hitting. 14.
14 hits.
I've got to remember
They're
everything.
big fuckers. They don't have AC, they have a lot of health.
It's 8. 12 damage. Second attack.
Oh.
19 plus 8.
27.
27, thank you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 damage. And then arm strike. Oh, wait! Can I, with that hit,
Mm-hmm.
can I key point stunning strike it?
As long as you don't have to do it like before and you.
It says on a successful hit, I can stunning
Yeah.
strike.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to do that. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I love that you're using that now, but you're not saving it for the Ember Hulk.
I used this. I'm using 1.
I've got a 19.
Damn it, never mind.
Sad Tim's.
Constitution's probably its big thing. That and strength.
Not quite.
That and strength.
Final hit then. 18, 19,
26.
26.
Jesus.
That
Leave
does
me
it,
alone.
yes.
Wait, what's my... I've forgotten everything. I can't remember what my... Let me look something up. Yeah, it is D6. 5, 6. 10.
10. Alright, so after this massive explosion and these things like staggering sideways after taking a big hit, Lamay just fucking bolts around, dashes around Zolis, and just like kicks fuck out of it for a bit. It's like, and it's like getting knocked all the fuck about. Doing a lot of damage to it.
This person who's like half the size of this thing's like kicking it in the face.
Jump kick.
Yeah, a jumping knee strike, bang.
So, whoops. Fresh, I'll go.
I can hit both of them.
Oh yeah, by the way, what squares is this one taking up? Is it a huge creature or large?
Large.
So it'd take up 4.
Yeah.
Because it just looks like it's taking up more than 4.
Oh
so...
yeah, it is. It looks
Yeah,
like
it's because of the way it's
taking
turned.
Yeah. So is it like that one, like those 4? Yeah, it's those 4. It's those 4. It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like when you attack rolls.
Wait, is my axe 30 feet or is it 20 feet? I always forget.
I think it's like 20, 40.
It's like it's like usually throwing weapons that aren't proper throwing weapons are like 20 feet.
When you
15.
attack, it's your dex and your proficiency.
Yeah.
When you do damage.
Right,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
yeah, I'll go for this one then.
I'm just sneak attack.
Well, next turn.
So
Jesus!
a crit.
You hit it. The axe is like.
Shit, how does this work then?
Well, with crits in 5th edition, you double the amount.
Double the
roll,
dice.
roll damage.
You roll damage, then you double the dice.
Just roll damage. I'll deal with it. Roll damage.
But I've got extra dice because of being an orc.
Yeah, then you roll them. Just like roll regular damage.
Okay.
All right, so 10. and you double the 7, so that is
17.
17, and then you roll whatever extra dice you have.
Which is just an extra weapon dice.
Yeah. Which is like brutal critical, but orcs. So 23.
Ooh.
Nice. So Freya steps forward.
Oh, no.
Freya
Into the
steps,
lava.
Freya steps
Oh.
forward and just like it's like anime, right? It's like slow motion until it's fast, and it's like,
Ooh, fuck.
and it's just like this thing is reeling backwards. It's slightly on fire. It's been kicked fuck out of, and then it actually buries itself like in its clavicle, and it dies.
Wow.
And it's like, and it just drops to the ground like, make, and then you pull on the chain, and it like gets caught in its fucking horn as it falls. You're like, ah, shit, fuck, cunt. Shit. But you know, you killed the Minotaur.
That's all I could do.
I've got to grab my XP book in a minute. I forgot to get one out. XP book. There we go. It is, however, the other Minotaur's turn.
Hmm.
Are they going to die before I get a chance to attack?
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm trying a new thing, which is combat that doesn't last the entire session. Which is what always ends up happening when I move, especially when I build combat around you being level 7.
Yeah. The thing is, what I usually try and do myself is, you know, I have a chance of random encounters, so to you know, add some kind of spice if it happens. I suppose it depends, you know, in my opinion, if it's a proper, like, you know, pretty serious planned encounter, it should probably last a good chunk of the session. If it's just like a little random encounter, it should last like 20-30 minutes at the most, depending on how big it is.
Alright, well, this thing is just gonna fucking charge Wilfred and just try and gore the fuck out of him. Because, you know, it's a Minotaur and it's going for the biggest thing, right? So, it's also doing this recklessly.
Is it true? I'm going to lava.
So it's a 21. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Ow!
I need more fucking dice out. And we got one set out and I need multiple. Oh, doesn't that sound beautiful? Dice hitting the table. 2. 8. Okay. 2. Bastard. 14 plus 18 damage. I can't even see if you've taken that. I think
My health bar's off the
yeah.
map.
It'll
So
be fine.
18, yeah.
18. But that is its turn.
Oh, it's me.
Zolis.
Run over here. I'm on the lava.
No, she hasn't gone through the lava, she's walked round, she measured it.
Yeah.
Just straight through the lava. Like.
Just jump across, like, with your knives
No.
out.
Well, you know what the funny thing is? A ninja in Pathfinder could use their light steps just to run across the lava. No negative effects.
I would, as a GM, I would not allow that.
I mean,
No.
I would
No,
house rule it and say no.
No, because
What?
it specifically says in the rules that they can even do it over lava.
House rules.
does Wolfric count as next to him?
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Sneak attack then.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Go here first.
Yeah. I'm not here.
It's a miss.
I'll use my
Imagine- Imagine he's still got his horns somewhere in me.
Does 26 hit?
It does, yes.
Oh, I'll put my sneak attack on that one then. Oh, it's been so long. 3d6.
Is it still
1d6?
3d6?
Yeah, it's 3d6.
Okay.
No. Okay. I'm sorry. Plus my normal attack.
Yeah, this is good.
No, that's an equals plus 4. Yeah.
She's so happy, like, yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Got him.
Fine.
Well, I'm happy because last time we played 50, I just got thrown off a bridge and that was about it. I'm just swimming.
Hey, at least you were thrown off. You didn't run off from your own volition, pretty much. At least because you were thrown off. Friggin' Freya ran off, charging through someone, and I ran off and got clipped on the back of the head from a trouble and just I would like run off, clip, punk.
I was there despairing, fighting in a mob.
Yeah, on your own, pretty much.
Cameron.
Alright, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on the Minotaur. Do you want me to roll the D20 first? So I think that's just normal.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, alright. So the first ray. Second ray, third ray.
2 of them hit.
So 14s I think is the pass back for these guys then. So that's fine. So I think it's 2d6 per I believe it's 2d6 per ray, but I'm just gonna quickly check.
Two d6, yeah.
2d6 per ray. 2d6 fire damage per ray. Okay. So for the 2 rays, that's 4d6. That is 16 damage.
16. Some more lances of fire. Actually, I didn't describe Zolas. Zolas runs around the fucking fire and like just leaps forward and plunges a sword into his chest, and it's pretty dope. As it's goring like the wolf. She just leaps around and stabs it.
I'm just imagining like Will narrating in the car now while all this happens.
Mr. Narrator, you could help us, you know.
and then Jamarin's like steps forward, runs a step forward, and it like 3 rays arc over. One slams into like stone, but the 2 of them just arc like over and around Zolis and send you away some off. Hey, Wolfric.
It's alive.
Whoa! I'm gonna bite, and I've got advantage.
You miss.
Wow.
You bite, but it's like still trying to gore you, and it's like horns get all up in your business, and you miss. It's like trying to snap around the horns, and you just can't get it.
I 2 rolls.
And both of them got a 7.
At least they weren't natural ones.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Right, I'm gonna go over here. And do I get bonuses from attacking from behind?
You got a flank bonus, yeah.
I
Called
think
advantage.
yeah, I think flanking just gives you advantage.
You can do it from there either.
Oh, okay, then I'll still win. So I get advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That was a natural 20.
Right, yep,
You
step on
hit.
again.
8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 13, 19. Oh my god, my dice is rolling so well today.
Stop bragging.
27 to hit.
That is a hit, yes.
17, 12 damage.
It's dead.
Oh, okay, no.
So yeah, this close to fuck happens, and Lamage just fucking sprints over the other one, leaps in the air, and just like fucking boots it in the back
Dropkick.
of the head.
Bah.
And it's mournful like moo, and the slap to the ground. The Wolfric still trying to snap past the horns.
Wolfric, it's fine. It's dead.
I want to check out its weapons.
I turn back into Ulrich. Start carving up a piece of like its muscle and just roasting it on the fire. So steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start carving up a bit. Freya, you look at the weapons.
Yeah.
They're like these big fuck off great axes that are like far too big for you and kind of crude. And just like even thinking about it, right? You're looking at it. You're looking at these axes, and for one, they are too fucking big. And it's itching in the back of your head. You're like, oh, but if I picked up one of them, it'd be betraying my dope axe. So,
All right. Yeah, I'll just throw it in the lava.
Speaking of your axe, maybe you want to go and try retrieve it? Yeah.
At which point the chain is wrapped around everybody and it's slowly pulled.
Freya, what are you doing?
Should I attempt to pull back?
From there.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
With the
Yeah, as
fucking
in-
chain.
You're doing this, and Ulrich is finding out
I
how
am sending
bad,
them.
how bad Minotaur tastes.
It's a cow. How can you
I-
taste like a steak?
It's man cow.
I am using.
I'm not using that as steak.
Right. Will, I am using my message cantrip to go. Freya, the trees wrapped around us. Stop pulling.
And then you just go back around. There we go.
Thank you.
As you're doing this, before Dave's like sneak back in and like, hey, whoa, Minotaurs.
Yes.
I didn't see any Minotaurs.
We did.
Our bad. I would advise against eating Minotaur.
Yeah, I found out just now.
It's man cow. Man cow is bad.
If you use that for steak, how can it not taste like a cow?
It tastes like a man.
Oh,
So,
man, cow.
cannibal?
However, the
Its
horns
head.
are good for drinking out of. And he reaches down and grabs the horn and just starts hacking it off.
Epileptics used to think them are like gruesome to death. Like the properties the blood would have.
Epileptics. Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm sure.
But yeah, he gets a Minotaur horn. And he's like, continue on the way?
Yeah.
You have eaten lunch? Good, let's go.
Well,
going.
well, one of us has.
And you keep walking for a little bit longer. And you get to the
Tasty
crossroads.
I might be sleepy.
As
For
hairy,
Wolfric.
perhaps?
No, I was going to say, I wonder
Yeah.
if it tastes better for Wolfric.
Maybe. You keep walking for a while
I'm
and
about to say, do you want to waste the transformation? Find that.
going through twisting caverns
Oh, yeah, did
and
you
the like. Some dark as fucking pitch, some of them slightly lit by weird blue mushrooms and that. You reach like the crossroads, which is like roughly hewn from the rocks. And there's like remnants of a bit of road, as if there was one like millennia ago kind of thing. And take like a left turn, you keep going. And you walk and you continue like this for like honestly like a few days. Doing this, being stealthy.
Few days. Cool. So let me just make a couple of rolls.
As you're doing that, you know, you continue on, you encounter little things, you know, a few close calls with bats, like somehow swittering past and shit,
49.
and startling you. You pretty much fall again, dude.
I am full of yeah.
You
Wow.
keep going, and you know, a couple more points at which, like the 4 Daves,
Right.
stop you and say, we go ahead, we check it out and come back, and there's nothing really untoward. And then you get to another crossroads that they've checked out, and you come to it, and straight ahead they're like, which fucking direction will that be? Going that way. Let me just figure out directions in my head. Okay, you're at. Where the fuck are you?
I don't think I can
What's wrong?
Alright, you've been coming down for a bit, and he's like, okay, we are good for, I think, in half a day maybe, if we take this next right turn, we will come to a place we can get to the Umberhook's lair, and then from there, a couple days maybe to get to the Dwimmel. Going left would be bad for us right now, because that is where the latest, furthest little encampment of Duragar is, which is why the dwarves are so worried. And going straight on would take you completely wrong direction. Bad place down there. Bad. But I think we should settle for rest. We've been walking a long time. And he just throws down a blanket and just thrusts himself into it. Like, it's not up for discussion in his mind. He's just fucking going to bed. And everyone else starts preparing. The other 4 days. The other 3 days. start preparing, just like a little ways off this crossroads.
Time
And
to
then-
wrap me up.
You feel like it's definitely time to wrap you up.
Alright, yeah.
So you all carefully, tightly wind up. Whoops, Freya in your big fuck off chain. To which the 4 days look somewhat quizzically. And, leave you to it.
Don't
They're
ask,
kind of,
just-
to each
just
their
don't.
own is their kind of motto. You do you, guys. We'll just be down the way a little. Try and be quiet. And and you all settle in. You set in your watches. Obviously, Freya can't really do one because she'd be somewhat ineffective.
Just have to shout and go, guys.
Yeah, I'd have to keep a watch. That's all I can do. Can't really turn my head though.
Freya, your job is to watch in that direction, okay?
So you set up your little watches and then sort it out. Okay, perfect. And Freya's asleep. And during the first watch, which by dice roll is jammering,
Oh, great.
she's stirring and moving around and
Was that
talking asleep a
Freya?
little. Freya is, yeah. And Lau Mei is a little bit actually.
Oh,
And in Lau Mei's dream, she's in Lau Mei's dream, she's seeing the crossroads and the left turn. Yeah, the left turn. Like the other two turns are kind of dark and foreboding and shit, and the left turn is like grassy and well lit somehow, despite being in the dark. And she starts walking down it in her dreams, but that's another thing. And then Freya's like, like when a dog is having a dream. It's like doing a little yip and its legs are kicking.
Nice.
It's doing that, right? Freya's doing that. And then Freya like bolts awake and fucking howls. And turns into a werewolf.
Oh, okay.
So, basically, well,
Yeah.
I'm walking off.
Guys!
Like her bones are like breaking and reforming and
Guys!
face extending into a snout. And it looks painful as shit, because it is. Just screaming, you all wake up.
We got a problem!
How's the chain holding out?
Make a strength check, Wolf.
Oh, shit.
Am I
You recall
walking
what I'd said what the gauge was of this chain?
We might have to put her down!
Oh no.
You just slap camera over back at and go, dramatic.
What? I'm sorry!
You slap Jammer and you're all watching. Freya's like turning into this wolf and like
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm
Super
sure it'll be
bad.
fine.
I wonder what the Dave's
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
what am I
strength
doing
check,
right
isn't
now?
it?
Am I walking off?
you're waking up more groggily
Yes.
with slight memories of your thing. Like they're all straining futilely and trying to like go towards the crossroads. And but he can't break out.
Calm down. Freya? Calm down.
Has she stopped fully transformed yet?
Basically, yeah.
Right,
They're
can, I
still
just,
going, but
can I turn this at Rolfric and just go up to him and go, stop right?
I can't control it, god damn it!
you go up as Wolfric.
Does she seem calmer?
She does not. Snapping and fidgeting and still trying to break free and make another strength check. Dang, dude.
Getting those shit rolls, dude.
Thank God for your shit rolls.
And, like, as she's trying to break free, she's like trying to push her way towards the crossroads. Inching her way forward, like crawling, basically.
Can I just lay on top of her at this point?
All right.
Just stop her
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
by the way, what the Daves thinking of this?
The days have woken up and they're looking around a corner, somewhat quizzically. And then Orc Dave
Don't
opens
ask.
his, like, you'd look around at him and he points at Freya and opens his mouth and then just like shrugs.
Yeah, don't ask. That's for the best.
He sort of nods. He's leaning around on the right side, so his left hand comes around by his face with a thumbs up, and then he just goes back around the corner.
Sorry for waking
I'll leave you
you.
to it.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. I will leave you to it. And then he goes back around the corner. And you just hear, it's alright, it's a thing they do, apparently.
You just get it right. So he's just watching Freya snapping like a werewolf, and we're just a direwolf laying on top of her.
Yep. Freya, try and bite the direwolf.
Ooh. What would I use?
Strength.
Natural weapons?
I mean, you're a wolf right now, so strength and proficiency.
Oh.
As a wolf, you're proficient at biting things.
Damn it.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Alright, somewhere on that page I sent you ages ago is like a bite attack. I think.
Yeah. It's on the D4.
Can you send me that page again? Because I've totally lost it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I found it. Never mind.
Okay.
Alright. The Wolfric gets bit.
Mhm.
It starts
I'm going to use
yowling.
my staff to cast a mage hand to try and grapple werewolf Freya to try and hold her down from stopping biting.
Wait.
Wolf.
You know Mage Hand is like super weak, right?
Yeah.
It's worth a fucking try. It doesn't use any fucking charges. So.
Like,
Hey,
Mage
can
Hand
I just
happens.
Bites D6 at level 5. My bad.
Oh,
My bad.
Roll
It doesn't
worse,
matter.
roll worse, roll worse.
Oh, I'm a reroll. Okay.
I don't know.
Apparently I am.
you very badly bite him.
Hey,
Okay,
as a reaction of
Yeah.
Freya biting me, can I just bite back?
Sure.
It's like a nip.
Wow. You do so. It appears to roll damage. The werewolf gets even more angry. Make a strength check with advantage.
Did we get rage, by the way? If I do.
You're not quite in control of it.
Shit.
It's like a berserker werewolf.
You fucking pissed off the wolf.
I said with advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah.
All right, 20. Okay. Did on the chain you bought? Did I say what DC it was?
Probably not. To be fair, I wasn't there when you bought it, so I've got no fucking clue, mate.
It's not on the list of things.
Right.
That's the chain.
All right. Well, Wolfric, make a strength check.
Wait, is Direwolf proficient in strength, or do we not get that?
I have no idea. I mean, I think proficiency and stuff is off you. It's just you get their strength bonus.
Ah, right, good.
I have regeneration. I'm also take half damage from attacks.
Oh, yep.
Forgot about that.
Yep. You don't need to be raging. You're already doing it.
I'm gonna have to.
16.
Okay, you get thrown off of the wolf.
Oh.
And the chain starts to make twinging noises.
Right, I'm gonna.
Guys, this isn't good.
Try and punch her.
Why are you punch an angry wolf?
Because I need to try and hit the wolf to try and do something.
Sure.
Great. Oh, great.
Can I try and intimidate the wolf?
17?
17 hits.
Okay,
Oh, I got 16.
I'm gonna use a key point to stunning strike. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
I can't save him from it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's proficient in that. Oh, I'm gonna roll shit though, so don't matter. Never mind.
You save. After being hit in the face, roll a strength check.
I'm sorry, I tried something quick.
For fuck's sake!
What?
Is it advantage? Forget my
Oh, bollocks!
My goodness.
Can I try and intimidate him to like calm? You know when you like
Great.
intimidate a dog, it's
Let's see.
It's him, bad boy! Oh, bad girl, sorry.
Yeah, no,
Sit
try.
down! Sit,
You
stay,
can
play
try.
dead.
What do you do exactly?
Intimidation.
Yeah, but like in what way? Are you
need-
just shouting sit or what?
Like, I'm like a bunny, so I've got like my tail sticking. And
You
I have to,
use wait what?
like just like a really angry glare.
You have
Like
wait.
properly.
What do you have?
That's pharmacom.
Yeah, you can make yourself look scary.
Okay, I'll use pharmacom to make myself look scary.
Thaumaturgy.
I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce like trousers half the time, so never mind pharmacom. Tsunami. I just want to look scary.
You can.
Pharmacom. Your voice booms up 3 times as loud as normal. There we go. You cause flames to
It's only
flicker
one of these
brighten.
things.
I know.
All this crazy stuff happens as you shout "sit, bad dog," and and Freya seems to sort of roll back on her haunches a little bit and look to the side, and her ear perks up. She's listening to something.
Oh, shit.
Don't piss off someone.
And she fucking bolts.
Door.
Right, right. Okay,
I'm
hold
running
on.
Kiss after her.
Yeah, me too.
I think I scared her too much.
Sorry, I'm just quickly looking at all the spells that I've got.
Oh,
Right, I should do that.
Well, no, because if I've got a spell from the staff that I can use, I might actually
do I
do it.
get bonuses from a barbarian stuff as
Maybe some of it.
well? Do I get my movement speed as well?
I mean, your speed is already 45 right now.
I'm
Does
not
it
wearing
work?
any heavy armor though.
Yeah, but like you're in.
No, alright.
I mean, you're not wearing any armor. You're a wolf.
I don't wear any armor anyway.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
All right.
My speed is 50. Can I catch her?
Mine's
Alright, in a
fine.
minute.
Yeah, so. This is why I was
Right.
asking for fast movement.
All right. What is your fast movement thing?
It's plus 10
Oh, okay.
when we're not wearing heavy armor.
All right, it's too close to call. You're gonna have to make athletics checks to catch each other. Well, to catch the game. So right.
I also ran after.
Werewolf Freya. Yeah, you can. Werewolf Freya bolts straight for the crossroads, whooshes past like the 4 Daves.
Right.
We're all looking very excitedly. It's a race that appears to have happened.
You got popcorn.
A werewolf runs past, and a direwolf runs past, and a girl runs past. They're just as fucking fast.
It's like the races.
Yeah. And then Freya Werewolf like takes a sharp left turn, and then starts pounding away down that way. Wilfric following close behind, and then allow me to make athletics checks for a chase.
I have plus 10 feet movement as well.
Mhm. That's right, you're even in the race. The other guys couldn't catch you.
12 plus whatever my strength is, which is like nothing. Athletics.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Quick too. Athletics checks. All y'all.
Oh,
Oh.
all.
Yeah, the ones that are chasing the wolf. Yeah,
Oh,
including Freya.
okay.
Ooh, 22.
Hmm?
Alright, what did Lambe get? Sorry.
13.
Alright, Freya's running, but breaking out the chain sort of tied her a little bit, and you start creeping up on her. Make a second one as the tunnel sharply cuts to the right.
Yeah, I'm just watching this happen, just like.
Ugh.
21.
I mean, you're kind of watching. They've gone around like several corners now, and you're like, "Shit, where have they
Yeah.
gone?"
Well, what I mean was, I watched them leave, and
Yeah.
I was like, so.
It's the
so
dust
what do
in
we
your
do now?
face.
Yeah.
I've got a dice. We can just roll it if you want.
Frey,
Wait,
honestly,
Lon,
on his
make it.
question, Andy,
Next time.
on his question, Andy, is rolling low bad or good for you? Because if you roll high, you're going to get away and you're
I
going to
want,
die.
I want chaos. I've been waiting for this werewolf transformation for a very long time now.
What was Lame's second roll?
Oh, wait, sorry. That was a 4.
Oh, all right. Lame starts falling behind a little bit, but Ulrich is slowly but surely catching up to Freya. One more athletics check.
Well, you know.
5. Oh,
Oh,
I got
Ulrich
12.
trips over.
I got 12.
12. And Freya
Can
got
I
11.
use it?
Ooh.
Lame's back in the race at the minute.
Can I
Everyone
use
else
it
got lower.
to dash?
Yeah.
Catch me up.
Yeah, that'll catch you like after you fell behind that first time. You're like right up against Ulrich. You've passed Ulrich, who is now rolling on the floor. Tripped over
Yeah.
and it's like fubba. Just get
Yeah,
up and start running.
That's
You're like a really, you're a really close pack now.
Right.
Dang it, you're about to be on him then. Athletics check.
again.
Yeah, because you're real. Like before, you were going to get on him, but you rolled really bad.
Oh,
No.
Right. Oh, for God's sake. 17.
17. All right. So Ulrich and Freya are keeping pace, pounding away, and Laume has a choice of what she wants to do on Freya. As she's now alongside.
Can I? See, I don't have very good strength. It's a surprise I've managed to keep up this far. But I'll. To use Stunning Strike, I have to hit.
My AC is not amazing.
Yeah. If I tried to hit her. No, but you've got con, and then you have to do a con save. And it
Oh, right, yeah.
So which would make if I failed to tackle her, I'd fall behind a lot, wouldn't I?
You would have to get up again, yeah.
Yeah.
Which halves
if
your
I
movement.
tried to hit her,
Mm-hmm.
how far would I fall behind it? I'd just stay there, wouldn't?
For you, is it a bonus or an action to dash?
Bonus.
You wouldn't fall behind that much at all, really. Because you'd use your action to hit, and then your bonus to dash again, and your movement to run. So like your movement speed would be around about the same. You'd fall behind a little bit, because but not a lot.
Points to do that. How many key points do I have? God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try and hit.
Mhm.
Do I get 2 attacks because of my extra attack?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one action. So.
Yeah. Okay. So
Damn it.
26.
That does hit, yes.
And I'm going to spend a key point to Stunning Strike. Make a con save.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake.
You make it.
19, 20, 21, 22. 27. Another con save.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Wait, what's the save? I got this out now.
It might be kind of high.
You might have just made it, though, I'm not sure.
There's.
Depends what a BLB is. Not BLB. Depends what a proficiency is. What's proficiency at this level? It's like 8 plus proficiency. You might have just made it. Unless she's got like a +5 in a thingy stat.
Well, if I use Dex, which it doesn't.
It goes with your wisdom, doesn't it?
It goes with
What's
wisdom.
your wisdom +3?
+2.
Alright, so your DC is what? 15? No. 13.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Saves.
Yeah.
And I'm now out of key points, so I can't do that again.
Ooh. So yeah, Laume runs up alongside and twists her finger up in fingers up in that kind of way that I watched Kung Fu Panda recently. So like, you know that bit when he does the stunny thing.
Yeah.
No, not the skadoosh thing, but when they do the sort of weird poink, 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 and then they're stunned. You try and do that, and it's like when you try and do it against Poe. You know when the tiger tries to do it on Poe, and it's just like. Poink.
Can I also be keeping a track of how much damage this does? Because it also does damage.
Yeah.
That was 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 11 for the first one, and 9 for the other one. Non-lethal damage.
Half it.
Yep.
Then regen.
See,
Which
there's a
is-
couple of like thumps, and then she keeps running, and a thump, and she keeps running, and you've lost a bit of ground, but you keep running. Make another athletics check.
Yeah. 17.
Do I do the same?
23.
Yeah. All of you.
6. Oh,
Ulrich falls over again. Ulrich's like engrossed in these weird moves that Lame's trying to do, and then as she falls behind, Ulrich watches as she falls behind and then trips over another rock. And then
Sorry.
Freya gets to like it's like a crossroads, but like fuckloads of different directions.
Right.
Like 9, right? In random directions. She just screeches to a halt. Looks around, and you guys start catching up to her. Cocks her ear again as she's looking for something. And bolts off in a direction.
Oh, for God's
And you're chasing after her, and you can just about see which direction she went. And then, by the way, if Zolas and Cameron are trying to follow her, they're getting fucked at this point. Because they're pretty far behind.
Yeah, I'm not trying to keep up.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you're kind of jogging along.
I'm really just I'm trying to keep up with Zolis so so she doesn't go run off on her own and I'm not left on my own.
I said I
could
was
have
up
asked
to
Dave.
Dave's. Like,
Could have asked Dave what's down the left path. Because he didn't really explain.
Oh, yeah. Talk to Dave a bit.
We've gotten so lost.
But yeah, you're running down and make like another athletics check.
Yeah,
You're
well,
running for like nearly a minute now, like full sprint.
God damn.
13.
15.
Alright, you guys all keep pace with each other basically. And then and then suddenly Wolf Freya just like screeches to a halt again. And like like 30 feet ahead of you, both of you. Sort of like in a dark tunnel with like some light coming in from the other end. And she's kind of stopped at the edge of the light and starts pacing sideways and goes slowly around the light into the shadows at the edge of the tunnel and starts like creeping forwards. Not paying attention to any of you. Can Freya make a stealth check?
You know, I've got a spell that could have forced her back into her normal form.
Do you?
Yeah.
Can you tell us this now?
I just remembered.
We found
I don't
like
have any
10
proficiency
different
in stuff.
tunnels. Got horribly lost.
Yeah.
God's sake.
Are you having fun down there? Jamrin's like walking at a leisurely pace, really.
I mean, we've been to like so many twists, crossroads, and tunnels. I don't think you can find us anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm just sticking with Zolas so Zolas don't get lost.
Solus is with the Daves.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
saying.
right.
He hasn't gone after him.
Oh, wait, no.
You've already.
No, I haven't, no.
But right.
I
Freya's
thought Zolas had gone off, and I thought that I'd just been dragged along with her.
No.
If she's with the Days, then yeah, I've stuck around. I won't come in after her. I mean, yeah, of course I'm worried about you guys, but it's just like, well, I can't keep up, so what's the point of me trying?
Alright, so Freya is sort of creeping around this light. It's very dim light, like very, very dim. But you can just tell that it's there, really. She's creeping around it, keeping out of it, and sort of goes through this tunnel entrance. And you guys are getting closer, and you can see now she's just sort of going into this big cavern that looks like you've been in tunnels that are rough hewn and shit, and could have been like old underground rivers kind of deal. And you come in, then you can just see into this one, and it's sort of like square edges, and just in the distance you can just about see in the dim light like some sort of small like black stone buildings kind of thing. Still kind of rough, but actual buildings with walls, and you can see like a door at some point, and Freya's creeping into this place.
Oh dear.
Oh god. Good thing I'm good at stealth.
She creeps forward and then like slips around to the left.
Can I follow
Like,
a stealth?
to the wall. Yeah, roll stealth.
I would the same.
Yep.
Oh, for God's sake.
Rick is once again head down, ass up.
Jeez, man.
Slowly, that sound if you're sort of like scraping stones on like a stone ground, sort of doing that as he's shuffling forwards.
I got
You know that you're sort of similarly stealthy as to Freya. And but Ulrich's like slowly coming on behind, tail up in the air, wagging. Because he's got another dog to play with. And you enter this cavern. It's a pretty big cavern. Like, you'd guess 100 odd feet across one direction and 7 to the other. And a little further in like one dimension, and pretty tall. And like you see these black stone buildings, couple like 10 feet wide kind of thing, couple bigger, couple smaller, a long one, like 15 feet deep and 40 feet wide maybe, with like a sort of bit of smoke coming out the top and rising away. And all these doors are closed. It's just this still dim light. There's no one about, and this like tall building in the center, square and tall. And Freya's going around this left side into a sort of place with slightly more buildings, and starts like trying to scrabble up a wall. Making an athletics check, Freya. Sort of nimbly on her hind legs and front legs on the wall, hind legs on the ground. Just pushes herself up and scrambles up onto this roof.
Can I athletics up the wall?
Yeah.
Acrobatics up the wall.
Yeah, sure. And as you guys are doing this, Freya like leaps to the next building. Sort of starts stealthing across it.
15 for an acrobatics.
Yeah, you make it up. So does Rick. Or it does like a little bounce off the side wall onto the front. Quietly.
I think this should be loudly with stealth roll I got.
Loudly. Like a thump. He like bounces off the wall and slams into this roof. Skittering of like shale or the tiles, roof tiles.
Yeah.
Sort of like
Too
losing
much
balance
blood
on
on a pad.
Yeah, sort of like and like a couple of roof tiles like slide off as you're trying to regain your grip kind of thing. But you get across and you start like hopping across buildings after Freya. And Freya stops. And you stop and you look at her. And cocks her head to the side again. And looks off in a direction. And starts making her way around towards it. Hopping across buildings. Doing little movements that you can't see. Just hopping across these buildings quietly. And then you hear underneath Wolfric, in one of the buildings underneath Wolfric, some like stirrings. What the fuck is that? Fucking bats. Fucking
big bass.
Another roof tile like skitters to the side. Fucking bats. And Freya at this point Wolfric at this point like starts picking up his feet a little bit. And then making your way around. And this big cavern sort of gets a little bit thinner. There's still some buildings, like on the one side, one on the other. And Freya drops down. These doors are all closed. Comes to the end of this cavern. And it just kind of stops, and there's a small tunnel, like 5 foot wide, like a 1 person wide kind of tunnel. Not very tall. That's like bordered across. She looks at it. He starts trying to pull stuff off of it. Make strength checks. You're pulling at like a couple of pieces of wood, and one that's like slightly not rotten. One that's like badly nailed on, like pulls away with like a screech. You toss it to the side, but this other one's not giving. You're trying again.
I mean, sure.
You guys at this point are just kind of watching. She's trying to, as this wolf is trying to like pull.
I have no
like
idea what the fuck
planks from this tunnel. You pull another one. There's only a couple left.
I'm really worried of like a mind flayer showing us. Biggest worry.
You recall, Almed, the tunnel you guys went down is the one in your dream.
Oh, okay.
The grassy one.
I'm curious, so I'm gonna.
Alright. With the 17, Freya with like it's like grunt, it yanks across the last couple, tosses them out of the way with a clatter that is fucking deafening in the silence that's like around you. And there's a moment of silence as nothing happens, but something could, And then Freya starts like pacing slowly down this tunnel. She's going down it. You guys following?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm now curious about this tunnel. So.
And you go down this tunnel, like going down for 40 feet or so. It curves around a little bit. It's still really thin, still pretty small, and it sort of starts opening up a little bit, and you can just hear some like faint humming. And with whatever dark vision any of you have,
I don't.
all right, Freya does
Yeah.
the dire wolves.
Yeah.
All right, so Ulfric can see.
I can't see.
Lambe can't see shit.
I can't see anything. I have a spell that can give me dark vision, but I don't have any key points. And light would be a giveaway. So
But yeah,
I'll just like have a hand on Wolfic and be like, guide me.
yeah. And you're following, you sort of come into this place, and it sort of opens out into this little bit of a cavern, much smaller than the previous one, and like not like the other one were kind of squared off kind of thing. This one's just like natural looking, and in the middle of it is this small, like iron box cage. Like it's mainly a box, and you can see like a little grate in it, and this humming's coming out of, and like on the ground either side of it, there's like grass and like a couple wildflowers. They're just kind of growing out, like as if out from this box. And Freya sort of walks up to it quietly and puts a snout up to the grate, and this little pale hand just comes out and strokes the snout.
Right.
Freya just fucking takes it.
I'm gonna
Humming continues.
walk over. I'm gonna walk over.
What the fuck is going on?
It's like,
Freya don't give a shit you're there.
yeah.
She's just like getting stroked on the head by this little pale hand.
I woke up to that.
You're also there. Another hand comes out. Oh, hey, another wolf. And starts stroking it.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna.
I just look so like confused as well.
Lambe looks inside.
Yeah.
Six into this grate, which it should be like fucking dark as shit in there.
Mm.
And it's just like slight light. And you just see this sort of small girl, like pale skin, blonde, like dirty blonde hair, like really long, sort of cloth clothing, like icy blue eyes, just looking at the wolves and smiling.
Right. Does she notice
Are
me?
you gonna talk to her? Or are you just gonna stare at her?
No,
Are you
it's really
creepy?
creepy. There's a kid in a box stroking wolves.
Yeah. How inconsiderate.
Aye.
She's just stroking the wolf.
Sounds like you guys are having all the fun down there. I'm happy for you.
Can I try and break the box?
Well, we could go after them, but we'd get lost.
It's like an iron box with like iron hinges and stuff.
I'm just gonna.
Oh.
I mean, you could try. You don't think you can probably break it though?
I'm gonna.
You just roll strength.
Anyone that can talk in this situation as well.
You try and pry away. Fuck's sake! I clicked the wrong bloody thing again.
Yeah.
Accidentally clicked a bookmark for a guitar. You try and pry away at the box, but like with your claws and stuff, you can't quite get it. And you sort of fail. This hand just sort of keeps stroking you. You just hear a little shush and a break in the humming, and then the humming starts again.
I'm gonna go. Hello.
The eyes snap to you.
Bye.
I'm gonna get killed. You're both gonna turn on me and I'm gonna die. Does she say anything?
Nope. She just looks at you. She unwavering stare into your eyes.
Okay, this is really
Into
weird.
your soul.
Yeah. Who are you?
See into your eyes. eyes. She's looking into your soul. Your
not-
soul will be sucked out of your body.
No.
Yes.
She keeps staring at you.
Who are you? What are you doing in this box?
She keeps staring at you.
Do you talk?
Keeps staring at you.
Can I turn back into Ulrich right now?
She stops stroking you for a moment, and then she puts her hand out towards you.
Hello?
Tries to stroke your head.
Hello?
Looks somewhat quizzical, but then gets the stroke. New blonde hair, I think, is it?
Yeah.
Strokes it. And then looks back at Laume.
Maybe she wants to stroke you.
I'm so confused.
She takes her hand away from Ulrich. Still, she keeps stroking Freya and holds out a hand to Laume.
Okay. Sure. So confused. What the hell's going on?
As you bend in to accept the stroking, her hand comes down and
I'm so.
touches your hand,
Oh yeah, I should put my hand out.
and she disappears.
Ah!
So with a quick flash, silence, but like a little flash of white light, and there's a slight pain in your head, in the center of your forehead, that quickly goes away. And Ulrich can just see like a little white diamond on your head that slowly fades into your skin.
Okay.
There's just a smell of wildflowers, and the humming stopped. And Freya's no longer being stroked. And
It's
she
very
notices- Freya notices that she's no longer being stroked.
nice.
I'm so confused. What
Calma.
Sort of looks up, snarling.
Make it sound like it's a horror
Completely,
thing.
completely looks past Laume. and
I'm
looks at
just
Ulrich.
gonna sit down on the floor.
Moonbeam on her.
I'm tired. I'm
And
done. This has been
meditate.
weird.
So
Meditate. That's what I'm doing.
Say again, Ulrich.
Said Moonbeam. Straight on her.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Yeah, because it makes
Oh,
shapeshifters
no.
turn back into the original form.
Does it?
Yeah, which I completely forgot about.
Type in
It's
chat.
a
Really?
werewolf floor.
Can you hear us?
Can you?
Yeah, but you're a
Oh,
shape
see
changer.
it.
See, it can.
A shape changer
What
makes
isn't-
us saving throw with
Oh,
disadvantage.
we lost. We
Didn't
lost in the
lose.
back.
Wouldn't
It was
Moonbeam
Daniel.
do nothing
Alright.
because it's moon?
No, it's
Give me a
it says
minute.
a shape chamber makes a saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also
Oh, I'm back. Hello?
instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell light.
We've missed a lot.
Alright, give me a minute.
Meh.
Stuff with shape changer type. Because like the werewolf
Shapeshifter
page
is a
is-
creature type.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's on the page that I've sent you.
Mm.
You still do it, by the way. I'm just deciding what it does.
Alright. If not, it'll look like Moonlight and the wolf might like it.
I mean, that's one of the options, yeah.
But would it still burn me though?
Maybe. See, if that I turn into a giant toad, you swallow you and take you back.
Alright. Right. Right. I've decided. Right, so you cast Moonbeam. Suddenly,
Mm.
beam of light encompasses the entirety of Freya Wolf. And moony light covers her entirely because she looked straight past Lau Mei and looked at you and started growling. And she sort of stops growling for a minute and makes a wisdom saving throw
Oh god, fucking do it.
with advantage.
Oh,
I don't think it'll help. Well, yeah.
You save. And Freya's consciousness, which has seen all this,
Oh,
comes to the fore.
Hmm.
Freya is in control?
So wait,
cool.
So the wolf just sort of stops.
Yeah.
And I relinquish controls to Andy.
Oh.
if you're in control, get out the moonbeam.
I
Hey,
Said if you're in control, get out the moonbeam.
She's still a wolf, like.
what is my language actually? Oh, I can't. Yeah, I only speak to like wolves right now. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a wolf at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll step out. I think I can. Wait, can I listen?
I mean, you can probably, like, understand. You just can't, like, communicate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll just stand out of the movie.
Wait, so can I just walk up to her and go, "Are you in control?"
Yeah.
Nod.
Really? So let me out and go, "Paw."
I use my paw and slap his face.
Do you take it?
Clearly, they're not in control.
Do you take the slap?
I take the slap.
It's like a... I don't know what sound it would make. It like a slap, but, you know, muffled, because...
And obviously,
Like a-
speaking wolf, you degrading fuck.
Yeah, like a woof, and then just a series of growls, really.
Yeah, and then so can I just sort of like stand up, look up from the floor, and go, "Yeah, I think that's her."
Lau Mei is meditating.
yeah, I'm meditating for this. Everything's gone strange. I'm done.
So, Solis, how do you think it's going over there?
I'm gonna.
You're with me, Cameron.
No, I'm on about with them. Huh?
Yeah, we're back. We're back at you guys now.
I'm
What are you guys doing?
asking Zolis. John means asking Zolis how she
Probably
thinks
got
things
in
are
a
going.
fight or something.
Probably. I
Yeah.
wonder if Freya's regained her senses. She'll probably give him a slap if they tried to hurt her.
What are you doing? What are you doing to pass the time?
Loma's probably meditating as well. We're just sort of aren't we?
You're just chatting shit about the group.
I'll just
Snap. Go on.
Right. I mean, you're in this cavern. You're all in control of yourselves.
So wait, Loma has a diamond on her forehead now.
No longer.
Oh,
Faded away.
okay.
You kind of remember seeing it, sort of, but not really. Ulrich sees this. I mean, he's buggered off a minute, but he saw this like 4-pointed diamond, just white, like dead center of the forehead, and then it just faded away into the skin.
I'm just gonna stop meditating. I'm like, we need to get out of this cavern. Can you pick up the sense of the rest of the group so we can get out of here?
Can I?
Yeah, probably, yeah. You've got like a nose, right?
Yeah, I know. It's only 15 feet. Oh, it says. I guess
That's like a people
backtrack.
like that are actually there. Like if you were like, what does it say about? Where would it put it?
We could just probably backtrack though.
Yeah, we can
You're,
backtrack.
you're
Our own
proficient.
thing.
You're proficient in like survival checks. kind of,
Yeah.
and perception. So you can like like Wolf. I think Wolfric gets like advantage on like smell checks. You're at least proficient in other stuff.
Yeah.
I might make it slightly easier for like Wolf nose. Just bear with me a second. I need a piss.
No, I'm gonna stay like a werewolf.
Will you only be in control this time, and the next time you transform, will you
Oh.
not?
I don't know. That's up to Will.
Oh, maybe he's forever stuck like this.
Forever a while.
Because I think Will did the full moon rage, which is at a start of a night with a full moon. I have to make the wisdom save.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just retain control for the rest of the night.
Right.
Obviously, I don't know that.
I'm back.
I
Welcome.
used all my key points on that.
Yes, what's happening?
Nothing at the moment.
Yeah, we're just waiting for that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just
I
talking
just-
about all my key points gone. The only time stunning strikes ever hit was against something with a legendary.
Well, put it this way: we're about to have a full night's rest, so you'll get them back.
Yeah. Even over a short rest, I get them back. Which is fine.
All right, Adam back yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so you're in this cave, which I've now remembered smells slightly like rosemary. You stopped meditating, right?
Yeah, I've stopped.
All right, cool. What you guys doing?
Getting
I'm
a foot
not-
back.
Okay, stealthily.
We might want to start going
Sure.
back as well.
Can I just Freya's still werewolf for you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
Stay
gonna go
well
back
for as
into-
long as I can.
I'm gonna go back into wolf rate because I get better stealth, even though it fails.
Great, 2 wolves. Why not?
And wait, as I go back into wolf, I go, Freya? Hello?
What? What do you want?
Oh, sorry, it's you. I thought the werewolf just got really sassy for some reason.
I'm in control now.
God solace, could you imagine if Wolfric and Frey Werewolf form could have a conversation? That'd be pretty sweet.
I wonder what they talk about.
I don't know.
I bet Lalmane's just hating like every second of it though.
Yeah, I imagine she probably would.
Like grunts and shit.
Well, actually, I suppose Lamia could just meditate while they're having that conversation. She didn't do that a lot, does she?
Yeah.
I'm contemplating what the hell just happened. That's what's going through my head at the moment.
Yeah, but you can't hear it. I can't say.
I can't hear any conversation. Got 2 wolves growling at each other.
Arr, 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 arr,
Arr, arr, arr, arr,
arr.
I want to know how old the Daves met. The Dave. How did you meet Dave?
All right, 1 minute. I'm not pulling up what they know. I'm not pulling up what they know yet. I'm going to figure that out. But I'm looking at something else. Okay, so you're making your way out, yeah?
Mm.
We should probably stealth our way up, by the way.
Yeah. You're going to make stealth checks.
9, I'm doing better.
9.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait, no. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Good.
You guys aren't even like trying to be stealthy. Like Lama's walking up, sort of thinking aloud to herself about what the fuck just happened, and Wolfric and Freya are just fucking chatting away, and growls and barks and yips and howls.
Hey,
And then-
Solis, I think I figured out what the 2 wolves were speaking about. Wolf shit.
Bullshit. Yeah. You know, they're talking about the fleas and
Yeah.
I have fleas?
maybe you're not incredibly clean. You're a barbarian.
Yeah, but I only just turned into a werewolf to get on that instantly.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you're talking about the possibility of fleas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like if Wolfric's stayed in form for too long, he might get fleas, and if Freya was a bit too dirty, she might get, that kind of thing. And as you're walking along, being loud as fuck,
Into a fight.
you get to where like some the where like that bordered over bit was. And you're coming out, and who's in front? Because Lame can't see. So
Yeah, I'd be behind.
I can just be right on top of me.
all right, Lame's on Wolfric if she wants to be,
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck it, I'll go forward.
Meditation on
and
top.
Freya is going forwards.
I'll get the barbarian shit now.
Sort
Can I
of, yeah.
rage?
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
I've not worked it out that well. But you're coming out, and do you have dark vision? I mean, orcs do.
Oh yeah,
Yes, you
6
do have
feet.
dark vision. Yeah.
Just can't discern colours.
So out of the darkness,
Grey
you
and
see
red. What the fuck?
colorblind and shit, I guess.
Yeah.
You see, you come out of the tunnel and you see this building, and you look to the side and you see a couple of Duragar,
Oh.
some like very pale dwarves.
Mm.
And they're
Are they aggressive?
Yes.
it might be, you don't know. But you come out and you see them, and there's 3 dead ahead of you, shields and light axes.
I'm gonna shout run.
And they're looking down the corridor and just looking at you.
Run. I'm bolting. I'm gone.
Well, but bear in mind the
Oh, shit, there's buildings.
the way forward is through them. Right now,
Mm.
like there's buildings either side, and the like 10-foot wide gap between them is filled with dwarf.
Oh. That's a lot of attacks. Shit.
Can I go up a building and over the top?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I'll follow.
Roll at disadvantage because Lame is on you.
Right, don't matter.
I'll follow.
All right.
What?
So you want to go you want to go left or right?
The way we came.
Yeah, but like the way you came is basically just this one way at the minute because it got a bit thinner. But like, do you want to go on the right side of this small bit or the left side?
Right side a small bit.
Right side. Okay. As you crest the building, there's a dwarf with a crossbow.
Oh,
Earth?
fuck.
Please shoot me.
Tunk.
Oh, shoot me.
No, I mean, please do.
It shoots the first thing it sees, which is a big fuck off wolf
God damn it.
that was first to come up. 21.
Oh, that's it.
Minimum damage of 3.
Right. Where's my?
Tunk. I'll keep track.
Oh, okay.
I've got a map, so I know where the fuck I'm going, and I've got you on it, so I know where the fuck you are. So it's
Plus
not like you're basically on it. It stepped back, and then shot you as you came up. Lame is still on you.
Yeah.
Freya, are you following you? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Make
so
it a
you're-
bite attack.
Can I keep
Yeah.
running?
And since Lame
Right,
is
yeah.
in with 5 feet of the dwarf, do I get advantage?
all right,
because
sure,
of
you
that?
get yeah, sure, you get advantage.
Yay, back tactics.
Can I hit it on top of the wolf?
If you want, yeah.
Okay, this one, 22.
Natural 20.
You both hit. You both hit.
14, 15, 16. 19 damage.
I did 9 damage, but he needs a strength check to see if he's not prone or not.
19 plus 9 is dead. So Wolfric chomps into the side and Lame just kicks down and boots it in the head. And it dies. As Freya scrambles up the wall. As is happening, Freya gets swung at by a dwarf. But I think it misses. Yeah, 12 would miss you.
He's honest. He's honest. What are the chances are that they run into those Duragar down here?
And then I'm going to make you roll initiative.
Oh.
So the guy to your left is dead. You're all up in the business. Obviously, the
God,
boxy things are roofs and that.
Oh, I got a nat 20 now! Son of a...
What are you trying to do?
Initiative!
Oh, right, yeah.
17 for me.
I don't have my weapons
6.
So I won't get the +2 from the sword, would I?
Nope.
Damn it! Damn it! Also, out of control.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm going to figure out what your health is as well.
It'd just be the same, wouldn't it?
Your constitution card goes up by 1, so does that
Oh,
get
right.
up? Do you get another +1 or up?
Has to be even +1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then no.
Okay. So what is
Again,
your
it's
health
crazy.
What is your health currently?
55.
55. And yeah, okay, your health wasn't regened. Can you move that?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna make a Wolfray character just so I can pull her in. Bear with me a sec. It's just on my character thing, right? I've got Brastrad and Freya and Jamarin and Laumain, Magnar and Urik and Wolfrey and Wolfric and Zolis. Just see if it pulls in.
Ah, damn it! I'm only 8 feet tall.
Right, works.
I don't get any wider.
You could control that, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Oh shit, I've got to roll fucking for these cunts, didn't I? The fuck's the dice gone? Okay. Wolfric.
Mm.
The guy to your left is dead. I just left him on for, posterity.
I just run away.
Yeah.
Just run across there, jump across that building, and keep going.
Were you still on this back?
Yeah.
Yeah, make an athletics check to just see if Lama doesn't fall off, but yeah.
Athletics is strength.
But I'll be right back.
Cool. Cool. 8.
Bottle off.
Dumph, 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 dumph. What's your speed? 50.
50.
You can fucking make that, right? Yeah, you got fucking
Yeah.
plenty of. Ba-dumph. You leap and you don't quite get high enough because this is a slightly bigger building and like the roof is sloped, as you can tell by the strategically placed lines. And then you like scrabble onto the roof and Lamed falls backwards, slams into the ground.
Oh, fuck.
Which doesn't take too much damage because you're not that high off the ground. Because it's tall. It's tall for a dwarf building, but dwarves are short. So
And I also have low fall, so
yeah, you're good, but you're on the ground.
I just
Like,
go, alright, but I just
Make
go,
yeah, actually make an athletics check to see if you land on your feet or not.
can I make an acrobatics check?
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant acrobatics. Anyway.
Because I don't know how I've caught up because my strength is +1 and I have nothing in athletics. I've done good
acrobatics. Yeah. I mean, the key point helped, the sprint.
Yeah. 14.
14. Alright, yeah, you land on your feet. You're good. Sort of like you hit the ground, but you roll backwards and just get back up again. On the other side. And you
It's
go.
like one of those falls where you just roll and you just stand back up. Nobody saw that.
Nobody saw. Nobody. Dusting yourself off. Just like, when you smack your nose on something as well and you're like trying not to cry. Because it's like, smack your nose and you're like, nobody saw that! I'm good! Yeah, is that... that was one movement. Well, you've got a slight bit more movement.
Okay.
And, like, your action and shit.
I'll just wait up here in sight of Lamay.
Mhm.
And if one of those dwarf guys is in a prep, if dwarf guy comes to attack Lamay, I'll jump down and bite him.
Okay.
Right, I'm back.
Yo. Right, so you're holding a drop attack, basically.
Mhm.
Laume?
Are there any? Did we see any dwarves on the floor? Durga.
Other than the 3 like up the top, you didn't see any, no.
Right. That case. I'm going to. Oh, we've made enough noise already. I'm going to dash over here. And wait by the exit for everyone.
Bye.
Why? It'll be easier if we run because we'll be a lot quicker than them.
This dwarf guy, it turns and shouts in dwarvish like, "Das Kalun Gachainacha!" Which, do any of you know dwarvish?
I do.
Alright, it's like,
Orcish is like
fucking
Orcish.
wake up! Fuckers are here! Wake the fuck up! Basically. And then, you can't climb the building. What's the fucking movement speed? 25.
Dwarves, they got little legs.
Yes, they do. Basically, just gonna fucking run this way. Looking up at Wolfric and shit. This
Why don't
guy.
you not?
You said if they attack Lame.
Oh, yeah.
You were too specific.
Yeah.
Wolfreya.
I was thinking of like just raging so I can clear these buildings with ease. Since they get advantage with athletics.
But then you have to deal with the problems of your raging and you want to kill things.
Yeah.
And are a wolf and want to kill things. You know, do you?
Yeah, the plan was to escape.
I mean, I only really made Wolfric roll for it to see if Lame fell off because like 10 feet with your movement speed, I think is easy enough to. I think. Oh wait, I can't remember what fucking jump. Jumping. There's like a thing to do with your strength. Give me a sec. Right, with jumping, as long as you move at least 10 feet before the jump, so like a running jump, you can move up to your strength score, which, you know, you'd make 10 feet jumps easy.
Alright.
Standing long jumps are half your strength score. So
okay.
yeah, like with a run, you could easily fucking make like these jumps.
Alright.
Wolfric had Lame on him.
Shit, but Wolfric's in the way now.
Yes, he is.
Move it ever so slightly to the right.
I mean, you can even theoretically go like whoop,
Oh.
because you move it. I mean, what's your strength score?
16.
Yeah, you can make that.
Well, 17 actually.
Which-
Yeah.
And
Got
it's
it,
either
mate.
you go there or you go there.
Yeah, you good, man.
Okay.
You've got this jump. That's your movement. Do you want like you can dash?
Is that full movement? Or...
Effectively. 45, yeah.
And then an extra
Yeah.
10.
That bit's a taller bit.
Oh, shit. You're right. There?
And then you have like, yeah, you can move there. And then you have an action and a bonus action. You can dash, you can do whatever.
Yeah, let's just get the fuck out. Yeah. Yeah. Go, Max. Just in case they catch up. But I'm also waiting. Ish.
Fish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This dude is going to run forward, crossbow in hand, and
Oh, fuck.
Kathunk at Wolfric.
A kathunk, is that the technical term?
Yes, it is. Thank you. for 16 to hit. Yep. Take 8 damage. It's a crossbow bolt. Kathunks into your hide.
Oh.
You can shout in the fuck as well. wolves on that, you know. His last dude. Runs to here and just starts banging on this door next to him, shouting for people to come out.
Time to go.
And then at the end of the round,
Oh.
effectively, I'm not going to pull it out because it's fucking shitloads, but out of every door, like a dwarf or two comes out
Yeah,
that you can
okay.
see.
Mm.
Wolfric.
I'm gonna go. Vroom.
Yep.
What are you waiting for, guys? Go.
So, yeah, you're basically another 50 feet the other way, right?
Yeah.
So you bolt, Lame,
Dashing, going.
bolt. These dudes will chase Wolfreya.
Gone.
You bolt. Okay. You're almost certainly getting away. But, like, you bolt down this tunnel. You go running down for a bit. You can hear behind you, like, a bell starts ringing and more dwarven shouting.
Holy shit.
Guttural kind of noises. and suddenly you've reached.
So,
Like-
are you worried about those guys getting into trouble?
Nah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. I mean, they are the stealthy bunch. I mean, I'm sure they haven't been spotted and triggered an entire dwarf
Yeah,
city
I'm
start
sure they're
looking
not
for
in a
them.
fight or anything.
I mean, the only
Yeah.
people really are me and Connie.
Yeah, so yes, yeah, absolutely. So I'm sure we don't have to worry about any kind of bell ringing, or like an alarm bell, and us having to hurriedly move out of the raid
Not
because
deal
we've
with
got
guards
to.
or anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, of course not. Of course not.
Hmm.
Isn't that right, Dave?
Everything should be fine. They're professionals, yes?
Ah, yes. Yeah. Absolutely. 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 I mean, I guess I'm worried because obviously I don't want anything bad to happen to them, but I'm sure they're doing fine.
Oh, good.
They come round the corner now. Guys, we've got some problems. Shit.
Hard cut to them reaching like fucking warren of tunnels.
Yeah, I'm sure they also won't get lost.
So yeah, pretty much what I said. Hard cut to like 8 directions you could go.
And I'm going to use tracking to smell out.
Yeah, please send. Because I can't tell anything.
Perception advantage.
Ooh.
Which one?
It's not like they pissed off a lot of the guards, is it?
The dwarves are fine. It'll take ages for them.
Oh, come on! The third time this game!
Oh my god!
Wolfric proudly steps forward and starts sniffing for the direction you guys came from. It's hard to tell, obviously. And he's just too.
Wait. Can I just. I've got a that one. You're going to go. Okay, Frey, can you smoke so I can smell you?
That's what I was doing, dude.
Alright.
I was going to be like, you are too enthralled with the smell of Wolfreya.
Just every now and again looking over to go.
Ah.
Oh,
Is that,
I hope I don't notice that while I'm concentrating.
is that a new fur perfume you're wearing today?
Ooh.
Who knows? So yeah, while Wolfric is otherwise engaged, Wolfreya like steps forward and sniffs out pretty quickly which way you came from. It was fucking recent as well. It's not like that hard. It's just that Wolfreya rolled a 5 twice. And you pick a direction, start like lolloping down it. We're following, still hearing this fucking rumpus behind you. You go quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilkie, you just let us know when we can hear things coming towards us.
Yeah, we'll do.
We're just like taking rock, paper, scissors now, so.
I could be able to
Yeah.
find us. The fucking dwarfs.
You guys are fucking bolting and running and
With the days. Rock, paper. Oh, no.
Oh, my money.
full sprinting away. And like, you know, a minute or two goes, you like at full sprint, which is a fair distance. And like, you know, the sounds died down a little bit because they're slower than you. You can maybe slow down a little bit, but you still, you know, you're hurrying along because you don't want to get caught by like a fuckload of dark dwarves. And then you come along familiar kind of places. I mean, other than the main like super crossroads, it's fairly straight. And then like Jamarin and Zolis are just kind of chatting away. thinking stupid scenarios that could happen, and
Yeah. Oh, hey guys.
What's up?
heavy breathing and stuff as you
Why are you so
round the
out of
corner.
breath? Surely nothing went
You
wrong.
look a bit tired.
I'm just gonna collapse on the floor and I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go find my axe.
Is Freya back in orc form?
No. I'm staying in werewolf form as long as I can.
why is Frey still alive?
Is Freya okay now? I just want to check.
Yes, she's fine. I'm still like on the floor.
Zolis, could you go help her out? Because she looks exhausted.
I just go and just like sat beside them, Lammy. Lammy?
Please,
Lammy?
please
Lammy?
no.
Are you still alive? Lammy?
Zolis, that isn't helping.
Octave
Right.
at this point steps forward.
I'm gonna pass Lau May frigging drink or water. And just go, here, have a swig.
I'm fine. Just let me sleep. I'm quite happy to.
Alright, fair it is.
Octave at this point steps forward, and he's like, "You, why were you out of breath?"
Dwarves. Durgar, sorry.
Oh, damn it.
The
Durga.
Durga. You woke the Durga,
Yeah.
and they saw you.
Yeah. We
You
killed one.
were, you killed one.
Yeah.
You killed the Durga.
I kicked it.
Well, your kicks are deadly. We all know this.
You are aware we are very close to the camp.
Yes, we probably need to go.
What have
We
you
need
done?
to go. Like, not probably, definitely.
What did you
We'll
guys
search
do?
every cabin within 5 miles. At the least. All night until they
Guys.
find us. We have to go.
Guys, what the fuck did you do?
Start shouting in like Borogravian to like.
Lammy.
I was following Freya. We could blame Freya for this.
Freya, what have you done?
I'm looking for my axe. Have I got my axe?
You find your axe. You
I'll
can't really
pick it up with
Oh.
my mouth.
You pick it up in your mouth.
Ulrich, what the fuck did Freya do?
Oh,
I'm still Wolfric, so I'm just going.
It's just me.
Allow me, seriously, what the fuck happened?
We followed Freya down some
Yep.
farm, into a Durgar camp, I'm assuming. Into a cavern. It was weird. We left the cavern after we helped Freya gain
Wait,
consciousness.
hold up. You entered the cavern, it was weird, so you just left.
Yeah! That's all you really need to know about now.
You could have
at the
stole
moment.
some stuff from there. There might have been like some cool, weird stuff.
Once
Right.
again,
Left the cavern.
Octave,
Right.
after
I
gathering all of
take
their
back
shit.
everything. I take back everything good I ever said about you guys to fucking Dave's. About how you being fucking professional, you wouldn't be fucking seen, and how you weren't gonna cause any fucking trouble.
Yeah,
For God's sake,
you
guys.
At this point,
You're
Octave will interject again after gathering all of the things and packing
Yeah.
up,
I'm
and be
like,
like, "You cannot fuck around talking. We're like a mile away.
yeah, Jamarin, right, we're going.
Let's go.
We wouldn't have to do this if it weren't for you, Lau May.
My
Let's
fault.
blame later."
I am moving when I'm fucking blaming her.
I'm not talking to this guy
This
anymore.
is
I'm
all
sorry.
Dave like picking up jammers.
Yeah,
I'm at my,
I've got
Arms crossed, just like Lammy.
No, I'm not like sitting around. I am moving. I'm
Fucking
just
like sat with his arms crossed.
like Lau May, how could you?
This is all Freya's fault, in my opinion.
Just because I'm the one that speaks common at the moment doesn't mean I'm the one that gets blamed.
I'm at my pile of shit on the ground and I'm just barking at it. I need someone to pick it up.
Pick up your dog stings.
I'll pick it up. I'm probably the
I just rock over and go, put it on my back.
Yeah.
yeah, I do that.
Cool. All these shits kind of gather together, and he's like,
Sweet.
"Fucking let's move." And
Sorry,
points
Dave.
points at Dwarf Dave and Human Dave. Tells him something in like the Fractured Plains kind of area language, and they like go off slightly behind you, shout something at Elf Dave, and he goes off ahead, and then leads you away to the crossroads. Takes the right turn, and you hurry away through the night.
Guys, just quickly out of interest, what path did you take? Did you take the left path by any chance at this crossroads?
Yeah, what do you think?
Damn it, Freya, it's all your fault.
Oh, Dave calls back. It's a damn good thing you did not take middle path.
Where does that one lead, if you don't mind me
You
asking?
do not want to know.
Okay, well, part of me does, but I'll take your word for it. Mhm.
It's better if you do not know. And your way down the right path and several twisting turns and other crossroady kind of areas. And after you've walked for a fair while, at a fair pace, like kind of jogging, trying to just, keep a good distance from where the other guy would search. And then you come across like Elf Dave that ran ahead. Orc Dave's like been following his trail, and you come across him like at some small like caverny kind of thing that he's sort of been preparing, and he ushers you in. It's sort of like much more enclosed than where you were sleeping before, like much smaller space, like very claustrophobic kind of space. And he sort of ushers you in a bit more, and as you go in, like covers down some like this camouflagey kind of thing over the hole you went in, and stays outside, just sort of waiting for Human and Dwarf Dave. And Orc Dave's in there with you, like, now for the rest of the night, and you've been going for like a fair few hours just to try and get the distance. For the rest of the night, we do not leave the cave.
Yep,
We do
Freya.
not go on adventures. We do not walk the fucking dog. Stay inside.
Freya, if you can understand me, respond by either nodding or shaking your head. Are you in control?
Stop talking to
No.
Yeah, she's in control.
Are you going to behave and stay here like Orc Dave said?
No comment.
Right, at this point, I would have changed back right now because time limit would be enough.
Yeah. I've gone to sleep. As in, I've gone to a corner and I've gone to sleep. Bye, guys. I'm done for the night.
So like everyone settles in. The people that like stay awake for a little bit longer will see after like 10 minutes. Human and Dwarf Dave come in with Elf Dave now and have a little chat with Orc Dave in their own Fractured Plains language, which Freya would probably know, but she's a wolf. She can't really relay the information. But they have a little language. They have a little chat, and then the rest of them sit down and start to go to sleep. And one of them, Elf Dave, starts sitting by the entrance to the little cave, just sort of standing guard. And just make sure they're very quiet. They make sure you're very quiet, rather. Shushing any noises, kind of deal. And then the night passes without issue. And you all eventually come to, somewhat refreshed, after either a night of adventure or a night of chatting shit. And a short hike, in this cave. It's very low ceiling, it's very cramped in here. But you come to, and as everyone's waking up and gently being shaken awake by like Elf Dave, with a finger to his lips, quietly saying, "A few patrols came past in the night, but we are good for now. You should leave soon, though."
Mhm.
It's like your morning light rituals and that. Freya has turned back.
Oh, hi, Freya. How was being a werewolf?
That's pretty good.
I think they know by now.
So, the orc is a werewolf, huh?
Yeah.
That would have been
Yeah.
good to know
It's
before she turned into a werewolf.
We had precautions. They just didn't work out.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's worked out before. Look, it's some weird magic bullshit curse thing. It's we don't really understand it either.
It's happened recently. We
He's a
weren't sure when
druid.
it was going to turn again.
Yeah, as a
Yeah,
druid, it
we'll
could
find
probably
out.
helped.
I mean, I probably could have helped, but to each their own is our motto. 4 days to the end of the world. The inevitable heat death of the universe. All that will be left is 4 days.
Repopulate.
And like he's staring at the middle distance and then like shakes himself and sorry, what?
You're on like pose.
Yeah, they're on like superhero poses for like just a second. practiced. Orkdale stood there like with his, like one of his arms like bent, one on his hip, one of them like in a sort of muscly pose, staring into the middle distance. The one, both arms on hips. If he's like looking all languid and elf beautiful, and dwarf Dev is just stood there with an axe.
Yeah.
Dwarf Dev is just stood there with his axe, sort of like the sort of slight, very low rumble under his breath. And then they sort of all shake themselves. What? Yes. Good. Shall we? And he points towards the entrance of the cave.
Oh, we got Dave squad.
Oh, there.
We don't know that.
And then he's like, lucky for all of you, this slight midnight hike and now longer lie-in means we are but short walk away from Umberhulk. Which is probably why Duragar didn't catch us, because they want to stay away from Umberhulk Nest for now, yes?
Yes.
You are all still good for tailing Umberhulk, yes?
Yes, I'm fine with that.
True.
Key points back. Let's try stone shark.
He's like, perfect. Very short walk away. This is dangerously close to sleep. But we survived. It's good. It's good. Yes? But for now, we all stealthy. Stealthy as mice.
Do I want to use a key point? Okay.
Alright, stealth.
Do you guys need the benefits from stealth? I asked.
Alright, plus
Not
nine.
Dave's. They're fine.
Give me just a second to check something.
Everyone in general, do you need help with stealth?
Yeah. I know I'm pretty trash at stealth.
Yeah, I got like +1. It's only when Wolfric I get +4.
Ogdev says, it may be good if you have extra stealth for a little bit, but Umberhulks have tremor sense.
Oh.
So you can cast
So
it.
up to a certain point around them, they will know where you are as long as you're touching ground.
Okay.
So once we are in nest, it will know we are there.
Right. But do you want to get there stealthily?
Is your choice. We have made it this far, but it may be worthwhile. Because Duragar may still be running about.
Right.
It's entirely up to you.
God damn it. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
I'll get +10 then.
Everyone within 30 feet of me gets +10
I'm on
bonus to
19.
dex check.
Hey,
I already passed it.
Yeah. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or traces of its passage.
To get a +10, right?
+10 plus any of the bonuses you get normally. And I've got to concentrate on that, so.
+9.
I needed that.
I needed that
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Hey.
Oh, jeez.
22. Same as Solace.
Son of a...
I'm really glad I did that now. I've got to keep.
oh fuck, I've got to get them as well. Give me just a minute.
There's jammers.
What do you want me to roll so I've been completely fucking out of it?
Stealth.
Stealth. You've got a +10 plus any of the stealth bonuses you get.
Yeah, the +10. Oh my god, I rolled well. I only get the +10. I don't have any bonuses to fucking stealth. I've never had bonuses to stealth.
What's your dex?
I don't have any decks.
Oh, okay.
That's the point.
Yeah, so you travel through the tunnels stealthily. Dang, dude, you rolled a 3? Fucking hell. Still though, pretty stealthy. Ulrich's been,
got a 3. Very good.
yeah, but she's really fucking good at
Yeah,
it.
I will.
Fucking a 22 from a 3.
But yeah, anyway, you're going through the tunnels pretty stealthily. You're winding tunnels up and down and left and right and such and such. And Ulrich's being a little bit loud, but you know, together you kind of muffle him. You figure out how to hide him amongst yourselves and stealthily going about. A few close calls, especially with Ulrich. You know, you come around a corner, Ulrich starts whistling, and you're like, "Fucking shut up, Ulrich!" As you just hear like footsteps, like going around around the corner from where you just went, and it's like a fucking tense. Slowly going around, you can hear mutterings of Dwarvish as they're still searching. You know, you fucking killed one, so. And the prisoner disappeared. And then they're doing all that. You're searching, but you get through without too many close calls and too many close calls, you know. And you're out of you get out of a bunch of tunnels, and Dave turns to you and he's like, we are out of Duraga territory for the moment. You'll have to go back in to get out, but Umber Hulk is this way. And lead you down a series of tunnels, quietly and stealthily. Before finally getting to just one tunnel that sort of starts coming down, getting pretty thin at a point, and then you can just see it start to get wider, but it stops you at the thinnest bit, saying, you know, be quiet. Once we pass this thin point, that is when we are in range of tremor sense. As soon as we step on this ground, Umbalk will know there is someone here and will wake. So we have to be prepared. The den, there is only the one entrance, the one exit. There is fuck all in there. Some stalactites, stalagmites maybe, but it's one chamber. Side chamber somewhere. There is no way out, no way in other than this one. There is nothing special. There is no other things. There was only the one on Baroque. Be ready. Is everybody ready?
Yes. Not.
Remember, don't look at the eyes.
Yes. Don't look at the eyes.
It's hard to hit then.
Don't look at the eyes.
I'm all under my breath.
Okay.
Oh, you bitch.
Okay, is there any water for me to fall into?
There is no
No.
water.
So there's no like sheer cliff faces for me to run off.
No, it just said there's one chamber.
There are no.
Walls for you to run into.
There's one chamber.
Yeah, but I don't mind running into walls. That's not as bad. That's not as bad as running off a cliff.
That's not the only thing he did. Don't look at the eyes.
I make no promises.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
That's
let's
it's
go.
where me.
Staying as far away from Jarmo as possible.
In 4 days, we can start running straight down the corridor.
Yes,
Run.
stay.
Peg it. I also start running and grab
Yeah.
solids.
Why are you grabbing me?
Because you looked like you were going to stay here.
Right, you guys are just behind them somewhere. I'm throwing them up. None of y'all get a surprise round because this fucking thing knows you're coming.
Dun 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 dun.
Wrong button again.
Wow, you guys all changed your appearance.
I forgot which sprites I used.
I love where there isn't even an orc. Hang on, shouldn't this still be on the other thing?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
You could just grab them from there. I mean, one of them doesn't even look like an orc, mate. I'm just saying.
Right, live with it.
Do you want us to roll initiatives?
What's your initiative?
Damn.
Yeah! I got an alright initiative.
I was wondering
So
generally.
did I.
I
Is
have
this only thing you can roll on, apparently?
20.
Easy.
This is on my dice start rolling.
I'm gonna put the not voodoo, it's the poison.
Oh,
Sorry
yeah.
for my glitch.
voodoo stuff.
Okay, this dice is well. Yeah. Okay, I'll use this dice. Disadvantage.
Nice.
Everybody done, yeah?
Yep, and then Colt goes first.
Alright, roll a d20. Yeah, fuck it, you go first. Oh, not that way. Ulrich and Zolis, what's your dexes?
4.
5+1.
Alright, Zolis is first.
Yes, Zolis absolutely trouncers pretty much anyone in Dex.
Apart from me.
Yeah, but I say save me, Bilaume.
Okay. Top of the round. The Umber Hulk.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I give it a bonus to its thing because it fucking knew you were coming.
Right, oh, fair enough.
Tremor sense. Like, it knew you were coming from, like, this point, at least, so it had, like, a good val to get ready. I mean, effectively, it's just gonna go like, Badoof! No, Badoof! And it's gonna just swing at these fucks. 15, is that it? Let's see. Oh, alright, it misses the dwarf. As it swings out with its arm. Definitely fucking hits the elf. Chomps on the elf with its mandibles. 17 hits the human. And gauze him good. Right. Alice. Do you avert your gaze?
No.
Oh,
You do not!
Yes.
Don't say no!
You do avert your gaze.
Oh my god.
Okay. Right. Do your turn whilst averting your gaze.
I want. Oh, there's like Daves everywhere.
There are days everywhere.
I want to go here and attack. Because whatever Dave it is next to it, I get sneak attack, right?
Alright. I mean, human, elf, and dwarf Dave are next to it, so yeah.
Just over Dave.
All but one.
Do I roll for disadvantage as well?
Wait. Does,
wait, you rolled 3 times.
Wait.
No, I didn't.
Does anything give you advantage?
Danny says Dex and
No.
Yeah. Does anything give you advantage to hit?
No, I think it's just sneak attack.
I thought sneak attack you got when you were
I
advantage.
haven't rolled 3 times.
Only if
You can't
someone
want my
flanking.
initiative, Danny.
Look that way then.
Don't try to take my initiative away from me.
Sorry.
I mean, wait. Right. So disadvantage for averting your gaze, which means even if you had advantage, the first roll would stick, which means you didn't hit. So you didn't hit. The 17 doesn't hit. But just like if you have disadvantage and something gives you advantage, they just cancel out. And I'm not sure if anything gives you advantage because I'm not sure if you have like a cause something's next to you get advantage thing.
I can't use uncanny dodge to
Yeah,
attack
leave me on the
it.
thing. I'm looking through the things. Leave me alone.
All right, for now you missed. Do you have a
Bonus attack.
what's disadvantage for now?
So just take the 7 off.
No, wait.
Yeah, no, stop lying to me.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So 17 and 24?
24 and 25, wasn't it?
Well, Well, I suppose it depends. If she's making 2 attacks, both at disadvantage,
Yeah.
would the first 2 count as the first one and the second 2 count as the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I do it.
so does that mean the 17 and the 20 is the first one?
Yeah.
And then the 24 and the 25 is the second attack.
Yep. So I
So-
go for anyway.
Yeah, so it'd be the lowest of those 2, wouldn't it?
Yep. Check.
Oh, can I also put? I'll do it next round. Never mind. So roll for damage. Fuck. Oh, them ones. It's a horrifying sight.
Right, 12 damage. It's right, you avert your gaze and you come in with the one sword and miss, and I keep fucking punching the mic. You come in with the one sword and it like clatters off the carapace, but the other one swings around and you stabs like right in a sweet spot. Not greatly, but you stab it in a sweet spot. And a bunch of blood spurts out. Is that all you're doing? Urik Mamasi.
Avert my gaze and go like round it, behind it, so there.
Mhm.
Then I go and cast Moonbeam on a level 3 on top of it.
Yep. Boom. Dwarf boy. Make him. Make him. I don't know what fucking class I'm at, these guys. Oh no, you're a berserker. Right. It's 5. Pretty good working. Right, so he averts his gaze and he swings his fucking axe and misses.
Oh no.
Actually, no, because he went reckless, which meant he actually hit. He hit. D12. Dang. So right, he's averting his gaze and he's fucking wildly swinging, but because he's wildly swinging, he fucking hits this bastard and smashes off a bit of carapace. Fucking hell, no fucking close. I introduced fucking 4 days so that because it'd be funny, but now there's a shitload of dudes in a battle. Yeah, I don't even know what dwarf druid devils do.
Guys. Hello. It's like a mutant bedbug.
Alright. Orc Dave lobs a little ball of flame. And misses. Terribly. Jamarin, are you averting your gaze?
Yes, I will avert my fucking gaze. Christ. Right. I'm
Dude, like,
going
I
to-
want you to not. My favourite thing would be if none of you did.
I know. This time I'm not going to avert my gaze. I'm going to avert my gaze, sorry. I'm going to avert my gaze.
Dang it.
I'm going to do a lightning bolt.
Mhm.
Let me just check. If lightning bolt is a straight line...
5 foot wide.
Yeah, it is. It's a straight line. Yeah, I can do it. There's just enough space to miss everyone except the Umber Hulk. Bazunk.
It's
So-
5 foot. It's 5 feet wide.
Yeah, 5 feet wide, 1 square.
Yeah. Diagonally.
Yeah, like that. So it just goes like that. So it misses everyone.
5 feet.
Holy shit.
5 feet.
Is that fucking wide?
5 feet.
Wouldn't that also hit Lao Mei then?
Oh
Wait.
shit!
Wait, is it
I
lightning?
can't.
I
I
just double
can't.
check, but it's lightning wide, right? 5 feet.
What my thinking is, if it's 5 feet wide, it's 1 square.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
it.
would have thought.
It's
yeah.
not, but it's not 1 square like that because that's 10 feet technically, because that's 2 squares. 1 square is 5 feet. 2 squares is 10 feet.
Now, give me a minute.
That's how it works. That's how it always works.
Any creature in the line, right?
Yeah, in the line. So you just draw a line.
Yeah, a 5 foot wide line. So from you, a 5 foot wide line straight would be like Badoo
It's like that.
and
No, it's not.
That is 5 foot
Surely.
wide.
Oh, fucking hell. I
Which means
can't
these
do-
3 people are in the square.
Well, fuck off. I can't do that then. That's just shit.
5 foot wide. Otherwise, you'd be far too overpowered.
I'm overpowered anyway.
Yes, I said far too much overpowered.
Ugh. Ugh.
With your staff of all of the things.
It's not all the things. It's just a few of the things.
Most of the things.
All of
There
the
is a
high level
difference.
things.
No.
It ain't your fault for rolling that.
Uh-huh.
What it is.
You give me your bullshit table. Which resulted in a werewolf and a staff of the fucking major.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing then?
And something to Lao Mei, which I'm still not sure what happened to Lao Mei.
You don't know about
I can't remember what the fuck happened to Lamy.
that. What? When?
I don't know.
I can't even use my fucking staff to. Right, I can't even use
I
my
don't
staff
know.
to do any of your fucking spells from it. So
Wait,
fuck
what
it.
Did something happen to Lamy?
Well, I slapped him with a mage armor in that weird magic zone.
Yeah, that minute arrow hit you. We talked about this.
Yeah, that was the arrow.
Oh yeah.
The arrow that like turned to 90 degrees and hit you in the head.
Yeah, it was fucking random. It was a fucking. It happened so long ago, I fucking forgot. So
fucking hilarious.
I can't use any of my fucking spells from my goddamn staff.
Mhm.
Fuck off, Will. I don't go woo. Right, so I'm averting my gaze. I'm
Yeah.
going to do Scorch and Raise, and I'm going to use my Tighter Chaos thing to give me advantage to kind of negate the disadvantage.
Yeah, do it.
Which also means that you can now make me just roll on that magic
Do
bandit
it!
table whenever you want. So you want me to roll the D1000 now?
Yes, I do.
Gosh, it's been so long since you've done any like
Oh, I
I
think
know,
that-
right?
Oh,
That's
oh,
the most worst thing about this fucking staff is that you don't roll on this table.
Right, so let's see what happens. That's the number. Let's go see what it is.
Okay. Hey, you're not allowed to see.
Fuck off.
You're not allowed to see because you might be something funny.
Alright, I'll make the rolls and then you can think of a way to describe this.
Alright, so yeah, suddenly like
Yeah,
basically
no, hang on. Let me-
all
let
of
me-
the shit in this room,
Oh.
you know, like all of the Umber Hulk shit in this room just like comes up out of nowhere and like spins past Ollie all and hits Jamlin. It just covers him. And he's just in a cloud of shit, basically. Because that's the dirt in this room. And it's just the worst, really. He's just like, there's like stink lines coming off of him. And those are your two hits, right?
Yeah.
None of them hit.
Right. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm fucking blinded. Ah! Bang!
Yeah, you got
Wait.
pelted by Umber Hulk shit.
As a free action,
Mhm.
could I now can I now turn around and start puking?
Yes, you can.
From the smell.
Yep. It's pretty bad.
Hmm.
Hello, me. Jamlin
right.
smells.
Stop thinking around.
Don't hate me.
Right, can I move here? If I wait.
Where, sorry?
Sorry. If I go anyway, my character. There.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to attack it. Do I get flanking so I've negated the disadvantage for event gaze?
Yep.
Nice. 15?
Nope.
Damn it. $22.
Yes.
I'm going to use a key point to static strike. 14 damage as well.
14. The punch comes in and like scraps off, and then another one comes in and hits like a weak point, whatever. Con save, right?
Yeah.
7.
It failed, but I'm waiting for it.
Wait, what's the fucking word? That's the word. Legendary resistance.
Right, I'm gonna unarmed strike it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's this 14, so 22 again.
That does hit, yes.
I'm gonna keep points, so don't crack it. Stop. 9 damage and a con save.
6.
And
Legendary resist.
God damn it!
Is that the end of your go?
Yeah. I hate legendary resistance.
Elf Dave will disengage and then shoot it.
Bye.
The dice gone. He hits, and an arrow thunks into it, dealing some damage. Freya God. Art thou averting thou gaze?
Yes.
Damn it!
If I acrobatics off a wall, I mean not acrobatics, athletics, can I like jump over?
Theoretically, yes.
Then I would like to rage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna run to this wall, then jump.
Okay. Oh, actually, I want to say, you can certainly try.
Oh.
Ah, yep.
Yeah. Roll.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You do not.
Punk. See, you kind of run there and kind of like hit your head.
You
Land
jump,
on the umbrella.
and you can see your leg's gonna twist, and then in your rage, you're like, my leg is not gonna fucking twist. And you plant your foot right, and you jump, and you don't jump fucking high enough, and you hit the umbrella.
Am I on near it or?
I mean, you're pretty much here
Damn it!
and prone.
Damn it!
It's like you got a good like set off, but you kind of hit it.
How much movement did I use? Shit. Oh. I was gonna try and get out of prone by using the rest of my movement on cat. Damn it. Oh.
Okay.
God damn it.
Human Day swings the spear around. What's his plus? This. Oops. Miss. And a miss. Swing, 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 swing. Oh, hey, Umbulk.
He gets damaged.
He does. What's the save? Cool.
Excuse me.
Yeah, con.
Rebuke out here.
I've got a 9.
Do you not think that works?
Hmm?
Do you not think he saves? Yeah, it definitely doesn't save.
It does not save, no. Damage?
Which page am I on? That's one. Oh, 19.
19. Fuck me.
Yeah, because I cast it at level 3.
Burn, motherfucker. And some, a whole bunch of thingy comes out. Right. Who to hit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so up is 1.
Oh.
6. It hits Urik Mawasu.
What?
God damn it.
Does a 14 hit you?
No, he doesn't.
It does not.
shit.
Fuck.
Noise.
Claw swings in and misses.
Yeah, no, because my druid form, I have silver plated armor.
Oh, yeah. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zolis. It swings at you.
Oh.
Does a 21 hit Zolis?
Yeah.
God.
Takes 6 damage.
Can I do Hellish Rebuke as a reaction?
Yeah.
One sec. -6. So what is it, Danny? Read it out to me.
Read
Couple
on.
of 10s.
Point your finger in the creature.
I mean, just like damage.
I'll look.
Well, I'll
into
point my finger and go, yeah.
WhatsApp. level? can
One
you cast it
d10
at?
for each level.
You
slot.
can cast it at.
I think I can cast it at second level.
Where is it? You know, it's a second level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 2d10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's with all the ones?
8. So this thing like swipes and hits, and you shout the whatever back at it, and it erupts in flames. And it hisses back,
Burn you
And then-
oversized cockroach.
and then because you did that, it tries to bite you. Definitely. Fuck me. 14.
No, it doesn't hit.
Fuck me. Okay. Sure, go.
Okay. I have some poison. Can I dip it onto my short swords? Well, drop it or not dip it.
Yeah, you're trying to fit it in the neck of the bottle. Hmm?
Same mistake as last time.
It
Oh,
might-
how many?
it might take a while to do that. You know, to coat your blades in poison. Not like a 6-second kind of deal, you know?
Well, I'll
Maybe
just
the one, but
do it then.
it looks very dead. Just so you know.
Oh, I'll just attack then.
Yeah.
I'll probably miss, but you know,
You've got
averting my.
you've got flanking as well, so it's like a straight roll.
So there's your 2 rolls.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, you hit it, yeah.
Sneak attack.
It's dead.
Oh wow!
Jesus!
When you don't have like a billion little things around it, yeah, that'll chase you.
And people running off cliffs.
I'm still puking. I'm just like, get a look now.
I get up and run into the moonbeam.
Ah!
I embrace it.
Alright, one sec.
What are
No
you
save.
Right. So Zollis like leaps forward and guts this thing after setting it on fire. And it like screams in pain and drops to the ground. And then Ulrich is still maintaining this level 3 fucking moonbeam. Frey just takes a running jump and leaps into the centre of it, stood astride this down number hulk, bathing in the moonlight. Let me just a sec.
You look so heavenly.
Oh god.
Embracing it. So
Well, embrace.
Praising the moon. Fought the sun.
yeah, boy.
This is like the Praise the Moon thing in Bloodborne.
Dark Moon Blades, isn't it?
No.
No, that's a Dark Souls thing, I know, but you know, he's definitely a Dark Moon Blade now. Alright, yeah, fuck it. You feel immense pain,
Ooh.
but it is a familiar pain. The pain of transformation.
Oh no!
Snap, crack.
Yeah.
You begin howling and you begin howling and it. You know, you're all looking upon in horror as Frey's like all of the bones in Frey's body begin to break, and
I just stood up
Like-
the moment.
Are you okay, Freya?
elongate, and it fucking started, mate. You're done. And like limbs are elongating, and a nose turns into a snout, and full werewolf transformation.
Oh, Rick, can you give
Basically-
me some water, please, so I can wash this shit off?
Basically, is now lying down, like panting, on a downed umber hulk. Make a wisdom saving throw, but with advantage.
Okay.
What is it?
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Oh!
You make it. I made it less. because you're embracing it. So you come to after this fucking blinding pain that basically made you black out. But you're panting. And you're Freya.
Yes!
Freya, are you in control? Nod your head if you are.
Cameron stinks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right now. As he comes over to you, you fucking smell him.
I'm not coming over, I'm just standing there.
You can still smell him, you're 15 feet away.
I know.
I can smell that.
Yeah. Ulrich, could I please... can anyone create some water so I can wash myself off?
No.
Sorry, Zara isn't here at the moment. Come back next week.
I'm speaking more to Ulrich.
Oh, Dave just like sprays some water all up at you.
I'm just going to start washing myself as best I can. Get as much of a shit off as I can.
Oh, Dave like speaks to Dwarf Dave and Elf Dave and that, and they start cutting up this Umberhulk parts. It's much easier when there are less little things, yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
I think that was the main error last time.
Yeah.
But now we know. Life is learning experience.
Dave, proud of you.
I'm just gonna pick up my axe.
So you are like you're basically Sith, right?
Yeah.
That's the point. What colour's your hair in
In arc, black.
black? You are like fucking black as shit.
Oh, cool.
Just jet black.
Yeah. Jet black with like
Jet black wolves are really fucking cool.
fucking colour eyes. You'd have wolfy yellow eyes, right? Yeah, you've got dope yellow eyes.
Mm.
And you're just like completely black.
Cool.
It's scary as shit. You're like fucking grim. But yeah, you're in this room. There's a nest. It's fuck all in it, but there's a nest.
That's fine.
And there's poop. Most of it on Jamarin, slowly being washed off. Doesn't smell. There's a dead Umberhulk. They're cutting it to parts. Such and such. And Freya is Wolf Freya right now.
Just walking around.
The Daves are just, cutting the thing up apart, so... Do we know?
Dave.
I need like a little bag so I can put on my werewolf.
I'll just go grab up it and just pick up all of Freya's stuff.
There's a lot of weapons, man.
Oh wow!
There's a lot of weapons. I don't know if anyone can pick them up, to be honest.
How much shit have you got? I mean, like, I think your armor and stuff would go, like...
I don't even have armor,
in,
so...
Oh, you would... But, like, your clothes and that would, like, go
Yeah.
with you and shit in, like, a bag. So small stuff. But, yeah, weapons would fall, I guess.
I got a great sword, 2 hand axes, a light crossbow, 2 short swords, and a scimitar.
What?
And
lot
I've
of
got the
stuff.
axe in my mouth, so that one's got.
Oh, actually, in the changing form thing, especially because this one was, like, kind of choicy,
Mm.
you can choose to have the equipment you are wearing to either merge into your form or be dropped to the ground. So
No, merge it. Fuck it.
all your shit merges with you.
Sweet.
You're not getting benefits, obviously, but
Yeah.
you've got it.
I don't merge my axe. Keep
Yeah,
it.
you drop the axe just so you can hold it.
I want to get used to this farm a bit more.
You're just gonna use it in your mouth. You're just gonna throw it in your mouth. So you just
Oh my god. If I could actually throw it though. Where would the chain come from? Would it wrap around my neck?
you just attach to your tongue.
Jeez. You have to do a lot of practice to get good at that, I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, after a little while, you get your breath again after this short fight. Oh,
You sure
Dave,
there's nothing in this cave?
you want to look?
Yeah, I want to look. What would it be? Investigation or perception?
Perception.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
just poop. And poop. You sort of dig through the poop a little bit just in case, but it's just more poop.
I am staying away from all the poop. I've had enough contact with that shit already.
Yep.
Literally.
Elf Dave goes like down the corridor to keep watch and stuff. The other three are sort of finishing up with the carving.
I'm gonna stick with Elf Dave to get away from this shit.
Good call. You go in, it's like chatting to you about stuff. You're a half elf, right? Jammers. What race are you?
I'm half elf.
Yeah, I thought so. So he looks at you and he's like, "You're a half elf, yes? What is that like?" And you start discussing differences and shit.
What specifically?
I don't know. He's like talking about like he come from I don't know what fucking accent he'd have because he wouldn't have like the thingy one. But I immediately went into Russian. He's like, I come from Dolblathana, northwest of here. The Valley of the Flowers, yes? You know that because that's why it's in Elvish. It's a lovely place, full of flowers, mainly. But it's beautiful. Where did you grow up?
I ended up growing up in the city, really.
city?
Which
Well,
which city? The Bloodstone? The Blood one?
No, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that. So I'm scanning around the names of the cities, mate.
Yeah. Probably one of the more southern ones, I think.
Yeah,
Do you?
yeah, that's what I
You
was.
could even be like down Kailash way kind of thing.
I mean, honestly, that's what I was kind of looking. I was looking down that way. By the way, what's that city called? I'm not on the right thing. Sorry. What's that city called there?
Glade Watchers.
It's just called the Glade Watchers.
I mean, I don't know what the fort's called yet, but that's where the Glade Watchers are, which are like a little faction.
Right.
You would all know, and it's really hard to find points where I can say this to you like in game, but you would all know the Glade Watchers are the like rangers basically that keep killing shit that comes out of the deep woods into the Fey Coast, and try and keep the place like safe from the shit that comes out of the deep woods because a lot of stuff comes out of that.
Okay. So I'm just scanning around, cause I'm just trying to think, where's the area that he's from?
Up like this way.
Oh, alright.
Oh, up past the map somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So he's pretty.
It's like a bit round that way. I mean, I've got a map with it on somewhere, but it's too big to be uploaded to thingy.
Nice comment. Right. I'm from the Glade Watchers territory to the south. I'm from the city down there.
Fey Coast, yes.
Yes. Unfortunately, I lost my I lost my mother when I was young. So my father, who was the human, took me down there because he used to be, well, until he met my mother, he was part of the Glade Watchers. Unfortunately, I didn't have any skill with like a bow or a sword, but I had skill in magic. So I was sent to Bloodstone when I was relatively young to learn how to use magic.
It's a noble profession.
Well, I say sent. It was more kind of I asked if I could go.
Yes. The Fey Coast is I have been. It is a nice place.
Well, it's a nice place when there's not, anything coming out of the deep wood.
Yes, the Deepwood can be troubling at times. We have it, well, not we, but in the Fractured Coast, things come out of the north. In the north end of the Deepwood, some things come out.
Right.
Similar.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, but that's why the Glade Watchers are there, aren't they? To if anything comes out,
Yes.
to basically kill it and force it back in.
Yes, noble calling. Fight back the darkness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if they're doing that. I just wanted to get away from all that shit.
Oh yes, quite.
I got
Blood
covered.
is a nuclear. Yes.
Yeah. As you can tell, my magic isn't exactly stable.
Yes, you
So-
got covered in shit that last fight, right?
Yes, I did. That was because sometimes if my magic goes a bit raw, my magic usually goes fine, but sometimes after effects happen, and that just happened to be one of them in this case. It's completely random every time. So if I did something again, something else would happen.
That does seem like a downside, though.
It can
downside.
it can be, and then I can have a hold up the staff. But to be honest, one of the last times I did it, I got this staff just transported into my hands out of nowhere, and it's a very powerful staff. Yeah, as you've seen.
I saw the fireball. Well, I saw the remnants of the fireball on those minotaurs. Yes.
And you saw that wall of fire that I made. That was from the staff as well.
Yes.
So sometimes it's good. It's a good thing that happens. But sometimes but a lot of the time with like the situation back there, it's something bad.
Neglected to mention that.
Yeah.
Just give me a sec.
I'm gonna try and launch my axe.
Yeah, you have.
I'm gonna see what happens.
This conversation continues for a little bit.
Yeah. I'd imagine the conversation would be kind of like, talking about past experiences and shit.
Yeah, like what it is growing up half elf and elf and
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Oh. I'll tell you, I'm
Just bear with me a sec. Just finding a thing. There we go. Like to the left of the writing up at the top, that's kind of where Dolblathanner is.
Oh, that's fairly far away, actually.
Yeah.
That's
Dude, the map's
That's
pretty
re-
big. Like
that's really far away.
I think I showed Andy once fucking ages ago.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you a snip of the map.
The fucking file size is stupid. I remember that.
Yeah, the file size of the one I've got open right now is like 290 meg.
Damn. Jeez, but yeah.
Oh god.
That's the world, is it?
It's incomplete. There's more shit up in the top left, like seeds and stuff. But
Oh my
and obviously
God.
there's the actual
You
things,
could
not just white
literally.
space. But
Thing is, you could literally keep if we ever wanted to, after this campaign's over, make new 5th edition characters, you could have us in a completely different
dude,
part of the
I'd
world.
put them in the same world just because, like, it's
Is it-
easier.
Well, to be honest, the good thing is because you might not have thought about exactly where everything is in the world, but
I
you've
have.
got an idea. Oh, you have?
Dude,
Oh.
like I was gonna send you a picture from my phone of the one I've drawn out in a book that I think I've left at home. Where, like, right, if you were looking at that on Discord, right,
Yeah.
you've got for me it's tiny, but right, as you're looking at it, because I can look at it bigger, you've got north of where like the top mountains are of Bloodstone and stuff is.
Yeah.
That's like where Ravanian is for a fair ways, and there's obviously shitloads of rivers everywhere and whatnot. The top northeastern bit, that thin bit between two seas, is like Draconia, where Dragonborn and shit are, and the Forest of Skund on the edge and stuff. The west of that top bit of sea is like this big fucking mountainy valley thing with like dragon laws and shit in it. The Hobbits are west of that. The place where like sky galleons come from are west of the Blasted Lands, and there's a cool place called like the Stone Gardens and stuff. There's cool classical civs like in the southern continent. The Blasted Lands is full of cool shit because an old empire used to be there. There's cool islands somewhere in that bottom bit of sea. There's loads of shit. It's just not on this map because it's been a while since I've drawn on Photoshop. It's hard but fun drawing maps.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the good thing about this is because you've got this world planned out.
Mm.
If we ever decide to make new characters, you just plonk us in a completely different part of the world.
Yeah. That's the cool thing. I can put you anywhere. Like,
And the fun thing is, because it's the same world, you can kind of, depending on how legendary or heroic our deeds are with these characters, when we go to those new characters, you can kind of like have those legends almost like passed down.
yeah,
You know, yeah. Word travels of this group of adventurers who have done these heroic deeds, blah blah blah.
yeah. I mean, just like for cool shit, like your characters we kind of know. Like the southern places were like would have been old colonies of like the old two empires.
Yeah.
I think there's actually in the east. It doesn't show it on this map, but it's a bit broken off the edge on like the east side.
Oh, that's not like its own island.
But not like that, but more like this is a disc, right? Not a round world. It's a disc,
Mhm.
right? And the eastern edge is broken off,
Right.
like somewhere in the sea east of like Bloodvale. And there used to be like the seat of an empire in like that direction just before it breaks. And there might be some shit after the break, like another continent kind of deal. But you guys wouldn't know that necessarily. But like the bit to the south is like where some old colony places used to be. So they're like classical saves like Rome and that, and Greece, all columns and stuff. There's like fucking tombs galore in the Blasted Lands because the other empire that was fighting that first empire was in that area. Dragon lords and shit. So much cool stuff. Like you'd know of like the sky galleons that come across from the west and like the fucking League of United Merchants that run most of that shit, and the sky pirates that are pirates but in the sky but are kind of good guys because they break up the monopoly of the sky leaguesmen and shit. Half of that's stolen from a book series which none of you have read, but it's fucking cool as shit. The Edge Chronicles. It's a kid series, but it's fucking dope. Read it when I was like a kid. But they hold up like straight up. They're really fucking cool. The Edge Chronicles. Really cool books.
Sounds like you come up with a fair amount of lore.
Yeah, there's so much cool stuff. This dude, like the Edge Chronicles, right? The latest ones, which I've not actually read, they're like in the third age of flight because there's different ways they were flying. Like the stone ships, which is what they currently are, where there's like flight rocks, where there are rocks, but they fly, and you build a ship around them, basically. Dude, so cool. I'll fucking just a sec. Like the character sprite for Deadbolt Vulpoon is from the Edge Chronicles, and
Alright.
also his name is from the Edge Chronicles. Like, and you know the first time we played Pirates, right?
Yeah.
And the ship was called the Storm Chaser.
Oh yeah.
That's from Edge Chronicles.
Right, anyway, we've got off topic a bit, so let's let's bring it back on topic a bit.
That's it.
Yeah. Because at the moment, I'm just having a conversation with Elf Archer Dave.
Yep, and the rest of y'all are just chilling and that.
Oh, is that
Trying to
Storm
throw me
Chaser?
ass.
That's Gale Rider, I think. Yeah, it says it. The Gale Rider.
Too bad you can't make your ship in Paris like that.
Alright. But that's what the Sky Galleons are in this world. I like that. Because, I mean, fucking look how dope they are. Like, it's all, you can't see it because obviously it's like a cross section, but like the flight rock in the middle is just a big fucking stone that flies. And you build wood around it, which is also buoyant because there's buoyant wood. And like, straight up, just one last thing. There's a thing called sky firing in the Edge Chronicles, because there's buoyant wood, which gets even more buoyant when it burns. And so like a pretty cruel way of executing someone is strapping them to like a piece of like buoyant wood, like blood oak or something, and setting it on fire, because then it just fires up into open sky. And then obviously it'll either burn them up or it'll go out and they'll fucking fall forever. Fucking terrible way to go, but you know, also really cool. But yeah, anyway. So, right. You're in the chamber. Did I move you on the thingy map?
What happens when I throw the axe?
Oh yeah, you threw an axe.
I want
So-
to see where the chain comes from.
Okay. All right, bear with me. Where the fuck would the chain go? All right, roll an attack for one
Oh, right, yeah.
with disadvantage.
Oh.
Because you're a wolf. And you're throwing an axe out of your mouth. Yeah. Dang, was those your rolls?
Yeah.
That's
23 and 21.
Boss it. You throwing it out like a wall or something.
Yeah,
Right. You launch it at the wall. It don't go in the wall because it's stone, but it
Yeah.
chips a nice bit of rock off and falls to the ground. And as it's going,
yeah.
hey, look at you. Chain snakes out of it.
Mm.
It whips towards you, and you're unsure of where it's going. And then it sort of snakes around your head and past your head, and then it wraps around like your midriff
Oh.
and links to itself. And then
Shit,
it
that's
hits
really
and then the axe hits the wall and hits the ground. Like you're trying to pull it back and you're jumping about and you're just kind of
Just dragging across the ground.
dragging about like a limp fish on the end of a line, you know.
Try and do a backflip.
You
Try and
can
get a bit more
certainly
momentum in the
try.
chain. That'll be acrobatics, won't it?
Yeah.
What's fucking not proficient? Shit. Ah. Would it be a disadvantage? Because I've never really done a backflip, especially as a fucking wolf.
No. No. Yeah, that was just a 10. You fail to backflip. And when you flip over, like halfway,
Mm.
and then land on your back. And the axe doesn't move really because
Damn
you flip over backwards, right?
Yeah.
Theoretically, you've just kind of made the chain slacker.
Hmm.
If you think about it, right? Because with the way a wolf is, you just move like where the chain is forwards.
Oh, yeah.
If you actually flipped it, would have probably worked. But
Yeah. Okay.
because you only went halfway, nothing happens.
I'm gonna try again.
Clamber to your feet and go again. You flip backwards, and the chain goes taut, and it pulls, and it seems to like know what you want, and it flies towards you.
Oh shit.
Try and catch that motherfucker.
How do I do that?
Actually, for this, I'd do a dex save
Oh, fuck.
because it's just fucking flying at you.
Did I just fucking hit myself?
Yeah, you get out of the way a bit, but like you do your backflip, you land on your feet, and you can see there's joy in the wolf's face, and then the axe is coming out the face. And you're like, oh fuck, shit! You dive to the side, and it like hits you like sideways in the hind legs, and just there's a bit of blunt force damage against your legs. It'll be a couple, so it's not like mega because you can't get a lot of force when you're just kind of yanking it with the backflip. But you did hit yourself with the axe. You feel like you would have to probably dedicate some time.
Yeah.
Perfecting this.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what would happen.
And then after this small display, Orc Dave will probably get up like elbows full of gore. Says to you all, we should probably sleep here tonight. Because the Umber Hulk is dead. The other guy won't come fucking near this place in fear of the Umber Hulks. You should be fairly safe.
But there's so much shit everywhere.
There is some shit, but we can clean. We have time. We have only been, we've been awake a couple hours at most.
He can understand werewolves.
He cannot. He looks to someone else like, what the fuck is the dog saying?
I just.
No idea.
Oh, where's the spell? Speak with animals. Oh, that's the medicine.
He looks for confirmation from everybody that isn't the dog.
Yeah, we can sort of
Hey,
stick Jammer in the
I'm
corner
not in
make
the
him
room
use
right
his
now.
Everything will come in.
And also
Good.
Jammer. Sorry, say again?
I said we can stick Jammer in a corner, make him use this spell, and all the poop will go away.
Yeah. And that's the point. Most of the poo came off the floor.
Yeah.
So, it got on Jammering and then got cleaned off of him. So, it's actually fairly clean in here, honestly.
Just Jammer and you sleep outside.
Even he washed it off. But,
Yeah, but I'm
yeah.
not in my wolf form and I can still smell him.
Yeah, Octave basically suggests, we rest for a bit, chill out. There is still some things we can take from Umberhull Corpse. And then tomorrow, nice short walk. By dinner time, we'll be in the Dwimult.
Okay.
And from there, you can go anywhere. We get paid, you get paid. You can take ship down river, is whatever.
Works.
Thanks, Dave.
No problems, Alice. Says all of them, like simultaneously, and then they do like a clicky finger point.
I do it back to him.
Hey. But yeah. And then, all that happens. And I call the session to a close.
Okay.
You can value out in a couple of weeks.
Right. It's over. It's finished. That was good. That was actually really good. by the way, my dad's trying to sleep because he's got work in the morning, so I need to keep him down a bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we just need XP and such, and then we're good.
I'm just figuring it out. That much. And then that bit was pretty cool.
Two Minotaurs, a dwarf, and an old hulk.
So y'all are level 4 or 5?
I'm 5.
I'm 5.
5.
I'm 4.
Okay.
Because I've missed a few sessions.
Yeah. Okay. Give y'all. Uh, 1400.
I leveled up!
Hey.
Hooray!
What's the experience for the next level?
14.
Yeah, 14,000.
14,000, damn. Right. let's just. Alright, so it's D6 for me for health, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
4. Cool. So 4 plus my 2, so I get another 6. So I'm on 31 HP now. I'm on 31 total.
Oh, beans.
By the way, right, Andy,
Hmm.
when you went werewolf,
Yeah.
I had to find a sprite real quick.
Yeah.
And I very nearly searched like female werewolf in Google Images.
Oh no.
And then I was like, maybe not. Let's put in sprite, perhaps.
Yeah, I think you kind of got away with that one there a bit, mate.
Uh-huh.
I think you dodged a major bullet.
I'm gonna search it anyway. I'm really
Yep.
curious now.
Just looking now. Gotta check.
Are you guys crazy?
Let's have a look. Oh, there's one with tits. I can see one with tits.
Yep.
Oh,
Few.
another one with tits. Yep.
There's actually quite a few more sensible ones than I thought.
Yeah.
The one I used is on there.
Oh shit, here it is. It's like right near the top.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
actually tame. That really surprises me.
Right. Oh, cool. So my proficiency's gone up
Yep, +3.
+3.
Actually, what else do you get? It's not the 5.
I get access to 3rd level spells,
Ooh,
Yeah.
which I'll probably take Fireball.
Oh yeah. What a surprise.
But it's like the standard one thing. So I also get a 5th sorcery point. I know one more spell and I learn for those spells, and that's basically it. That's all I get. So I've got 5
Yeah.
sorcery points. I never have to use them. And then I learned.
I mean, you would if you haven't got a fucking magic ass staff.
I'm expecting that to go soon.
Yeah, soon. Swear down. As soon as I take it away, which is going to be fucking soon, you're gonna have to fucking relearn how to play a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fireball's 3rd level. I'm taking
Yeah.
Fireball.
But yeah, swear down. Like, you should all read the Edge Chronicles. They're actually really good.
What else do I need to do?
I'm halfway through a book anyway.
Hmm?
And I thought, yeah. Just gonna read that first.
They're like super easy to read.
Hmm.
If you get the actual books, they're like, they're obviously in like pretty big fucking type.
Mm.
You know, like when you get a book and it's like, tiny words, and you're like, oh, this
Yeah.
is an adult book. Not that.
Mm.
It's like big fucking words and random pictures, which are pretty cool. Not that. Although actually, there's in one of the Discworld books, Terry Pratchett, I think it's Reaper Man. Like the character Death, the anthropomorphic personification of Death, goes and chats to Azrael, the death of the universe, and he's like, it legit puts what Azrael says like 2 words, if that, and it takes up 2 pages. Straight up, it's super fucking cool the way it does it.
Right, okay, so thank you everyone for watching. Speaker Cookie 38 and friends. Signing off for now, and we'll see you next week for Pathfinder.